Wham!
Wha-bam! Wha-bam! Double damn! Wha-bam! Double
Oh,
damn man! Should I be wha-bam or should I be kaplow?
I don't think anyone should ever be a kaplow.
Wow, harsh words. Kaplow is a long-standing traditional name from and I think that you should be a lot nicer to them. Where am I? Oh yeah, this fucker. Hi by the way, I'm for anyone tuning in at any point. I'm me. Hello. This is my adorable partner, Fab.
I'm adorable.
It is true. And we're just trying to, you know what? Well, we're trying to relax on a Saturday after I had a very busy, weird week at work, and Fab had to chase a dog for
No,
half.
I had to make the dog chase me. It was
Poor,
terrible.
poor bastard. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm gonna do this boss fight once because I was like, why did I stop playing this game? And now we're here, and I'm like, that's why. So we'll do this one time. I don't remember what my
Is
strategy
this one of
was.
those games that are like really hard for no good reason?
I mean, not for no good reason, but yeah, that's kind of. I remember being on a time limit here. Oh yeah, I can stun lock you.
My hot water's ready.
Hell yeah, go
can
make
now
that
have
tea.
I don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, hell yeah, make
My
that
tea
tea.
is
And I
right in front of
died.
me. Oh no!
Okay, I'm not doing
But
this. This was a boss
you're not
fight.
gonna fight the lion with the spiked ass?
I'll give him 2 more attempts, only because I need to kill him now after you said that he had a spiked ass. Why were you
I mean,
looking?
doesn't he?
He's a raggedy fucking rat man. Tell me why you're looking at his ass.
Because it's got spikes coming out of it, and it was weird.
I mean, that is a pretty reasonable.
I was trying to figure out why he had spikes there. I was like, are those helpful? Are they wings? They are wings. Wait, one of them's a wing. What is the other one?
I don't know. He's some sort of chimera. Oh,
I hate it.
don't worry. I won't kill it. I remember figuring out some sort of tactic where I killed this guy before the second guy showed up. Obviously, I failed to do that this time. Now there are 2 of them. This is an example of the fact. Yeah. This is an example of the fact that Dark Souls doesn't believe in letting you have fun anymore. Sorry, this is Elden Ring, but whatever. Because this is like a triple phase 2 boss fight.
Oh. There's a Crucible Knight.
He does have spikes coming out of his ass. Also, thanks. Thanks for letting me know.
I don't know what a Crucible Knight is.
Yeah, that's just an example, by the way, of the massive delay that comes with talking to someone over the internet. Was that Alex just realized then that a Crucible Knight had shown up. Not before, though.
Oh, they're an enemy. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. They're friends of this asshole.
I feel like knights and chimeras wouldn't normally be friends.
Well, hey, this world is fucked up. You know, you make a great point. Why are the Knights and Chimeras friends? What the fuck did I do last time where I managed to kill this one guy before the other guy even showed up? Please don't stab me. Wow, thanks. Oh, that's fair if that hits. Yep. I deserve that. I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty bad out here. I'm dead. I'm not dead.
He's part monkey.
One more try. He's part of a lot of things, honestly. He should have less parts. I don't like how blue
Yeah,
he
normally
is.
it's only like 3 things. Or 2.
Like Max.
Yeah, like, I mean, in real life it's always 2.
2 what? 2 things that you're a part of?
Yeah, chimeras are usually like a result of...
Are we gonna talk about how you're like, ah yes,
using-
real life chimeras?
Yeah. There's real life chimera. Are you fucking with me? I can't tell.
Are you fucking with me? Because now I'm not sure.
No, I'm legit. There's like chimeras are what it's called when 2 different embryos fuse together in the womb usually, and they come out with usually 2 different DNA strands. It's really rare in humans, but it tends to be breeded for sometimes in pets. That's how you get the two colored eye thing.
Oh yeah, homophobia. Heterochromia.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's not, yeah. But you can also see it sometimes in, like, especially in like cats and dogs. You can find some where there'll be like a really clear split in coat pattern, where like half of the coat pattern is like, I don't know, fucking a golden lab, and then the other half is black.
Neat.
Yeah, it's just, it's a chimera.
I did not know, I'll be honest, that like real quote-unquote chimeras, or real chimeras no quote-unquote, were a thing. Like, I genuinely did not know. So I learned something today. Will I remember it? Ah.
They use it a lot in those dramatic medical shows sometimes, and in like once there was like at least one episode where like this person's like, "You'll never catch me. There's no DNA of mine on the scene," and I'm like, "How the fuck did you figure that out?" Like, huge plot hole right
This
there.
was it.
Is
Wait,
one.
we've transitioned immediately because you were like, ah yes, those dramatic medical shows, and I was thinking, ah yeah, like House or something, and then your next sentence was,
Yeah.
"You'll never catch me," and I was like, did they kill someone?
Okay, so like part of it is in dramatic medical shows, but I've seen episodes in like crime documentary, not documentary, but crime shows. Like there was at least one episode where a dude was going around killing people, and like they were like, we have to catch this guy. It's got to be this guy. We've got everything on him except DNA, but the DNA doesn't match, so it can't be him. What the fuck? Except the DNA didn't match because they were a chimera. And the DNA that did match was like the blood or something, but not the spit, which is usually how people test DNA if they don't have
A criminal record?
yeah, like the voluntary test is usually just spit, because most people are like, no, you can't stab me. Why the fuck would you? No.
That's
I know
how
my
they get
rights.
you. Fuck. That's
Right?
how they got me. How the fuck did I do? I'm gonna look up my old VOD of how I did this.
Yeah.
I had some strategy to kill that fucking feral asshole before the other guy showed up, and I want to make it clear that the Chimera is the easy one to kill in this boss fight. Like, I have not even started. Would you love me
Like,
even if I was
attacking
really...
your body.
Sorry?
Would I love you even if you were really a chimera?
I was gonna say, would you love me even if I was really bad at Elden Ring?
Considering I can't even play Elden Ring, I think you're fine.
They can't even play Elden Ring. Oh, yeah, I was blessing my weapon. Oh, I remember. Do I remember? I might remember. Hang on. Damn, they're cute. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. I had to get all my things back up. Okay. How did this work again? If I... Oh, did that bless it? Yep, that was it. Okay, cool. I gotta make my weapon magic. That's the strat.
You had the ability to make your weapon magic and you weren't doing it anyways?
I'm high.
Oh.
How are you?
Fair. Okay. Criticism rescinded.
Thank you. It means a lot to me that you
Wouldn't judge you for being high.
wouldn't call me out on Twitter or something. Tumblr, whatever.
I have not been on Twitter since before Musk bought it.
And you are a stronger person than I am.
Dude, I was
Maybe I
looking
just
at
don't want
a
that to
website the other day and they had like an X logo on it and I said out loud, what the fuck is this X thing?
Are you joking?
And then I realized, no, I didn't realize that it was supposed to be Twitter. I was like, this is the ugliest fucking logo. Why would they put this here? What is this? And then I remembered that Elon Musk has a hard-on for the letter X.
Yeah, don't you know he was gonna rename PayPal X?
I did, yeah.
For some reason?
And he got voted out because it was a stupid name for a website.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What did I do here? I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. We are so back.
Believe in you, you can do it. I assume. He has a horn on his shield, and that feels kind of cheating.
It does, like, you pick a lane. Either be a defensive tool or an offensive tool. What do you mean you're stabbing me and blocking damage? It's cheating.
Well, technically, shields are supposed to be bludgeoning tools, as well as defense. The fact that he has stabbing in his shield is very much a cheat, though. What the fuck?
Owie. Very effective cheat.
I feel like it shouldn't be effective.
Alright, damn, fuck.
It looks like a... No, not because of you. I'm saying that his shield looks like a derpy, like, dagger that's guard was just oversized.
You know what? I can totally see what you mean. And it's still kicking my ass. Oh. Look at how much health he has left.
So much.
Was this what I used this for? I'm just looking back over my old inventory like tomes in an ancient, like, computer vault. Like, what did you need me to know?
At some point, I knew how to do this. I have succeeded previously.
I never
Do you have to
succeeded.
do this?
No, I'm actually not supposed to be doing this yet.
Then why are you doing it?
Great fucking question. I probably won't give it more than a couple more tries.
20 tries later.
I don't... How dare you be French at me right now? I ask for your support, and this is what I get?
SpongeBob reference.
Absolutely no. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fine.
I was gonna say, you don't look dead. So,
What's
his
up?
breastplate has like a a curve out away from his groin, right?
Yeah.
But that means that it curves in towards his organs.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just critiquing his armor. It's bad.
Yeah, if he gets like shot or something, that armor's gonna have a real humdinger of a thing to deal with. Oh, that's another swing.
He gets shot. What? No, I'm saying like, if you were to actually take a sword against somebody who has a breastplate like he has,
Okay.
the way that it's curved would like make all of the force of the blade kind of go down towards his middle lower intestine. You would need to have to do a taco. Oh wait,
Love a good taco.
don't suppose you've taken advanced first aid?
Advanced? No. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, we've hit phase 2.
So when your if your abdomen gets sliced open and your organs are falling out,
I should really stop trying to do that. Go on.
you're supposed to get like a wet towel, a clean wet towel if you can, but like a wet towel, and you wrap it up like a taco, and then just hold it to your waist to go to the hospital. Speaking of hospitals,
Babe, what the fuck?
what?
What
You
the
said to
fuck?
go on. He's got a set of armor that would make it so that he'd need to get a taco. And it occurred to me that you didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Oh my god. I asked. I shouldn't
You did?
have. I still feel like
No.
I can blame you for this.
No, you totally can. When I was still in the Navy, I actually got really, really highly qualified in all of the medical things you could do. Yeah, I found out afterwards that they were easy. And then they were like, why weren't you a corpsman? And I was like, gross. Just because I'm good at figuring out the information doesn't mean I want to do it.
I am very much a baby when it comes to that type of stuff. I still don't know. I still feel like I'm terrible at processing situations unless they need to be solved like right now. Like I've told you before about how in college I was part of a like a committee essentially that held a robotics competition each year.
Mm-hmm.
In college before did you? Other school.
Mm-hmm. Nice catch.
I'm so smart and handsome.
Indeed.
You know what? GG go next. But like GG go next. Like I guess just the one thing that I'm able to competently deal with as a human being is fire. Like, you set something on fire near me, and my brain just knows immediately how to deal with it. The one time I turned on a lamp and it burst into flame in my hand. The time the robot set on fire at the robotics competition, which is why I brought that up. I'm sure there's other times where there have been fires near me and fire has been bad. But every single time it happened, I don't remember what happens in the middle. I just remember there being fire, and then there not being fire. I go full, like, Moon Knight superhero mode, like an alter ego of me that's just like a firefighter. I get possessed by the spirit of a firefighter.
You're like a pyromancer, what the hell?
No, I'm the enemy of pyromancers everywhere.
Unless you're setting your own fire.
The whole point of the story was that I was stopping all the fire. Were you not? Do you not
I was
care?
listening. However, you said, first I turned on the lamp and then it burst into flame.
Oh yeah, that is true. The robot fire
So
was not
at
my
least
fault.
one of those was you as well.
Look, it was 50-50. That's not strong enough evidence for me to pay a pyromancer. I would love to be a pyromancer. I think that people usually look as firemancy as like the worst skill to have. But I think that if firebending was real, if pyromancy was real, I feel like you would also have an innate control over all electronics. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's how we buff pyromancy. It's just like, what is electronics if not fire going really, really fast?
Yeah, fair.
Say
Avatar did that. That's fair. Avatar did that.
Avatar literally did have that if you count lightning. Yeah, that makes sense. That is fair.
Well, I mean, as it continued, it was kind of implied that electricity was.
Oh yeah, Legend of Korra was a thing.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Christ on a bike. Which honestly just
It's
shows
got
your
an
athleticism.
excellent mental image of Jesus on a bike.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, he's
image.
sitting there without a seat. That's why it's fucking Christ on a bike.
He's like hyped up his skirts to
Yeah.
do the pedals.
Yeah. Have I helped with this image? Is this a happy image?
It's a neutral image. I
It's
don't
a
care
neutral-
about Jesus.
You're less into Jesus. Like you...
I know many a Jesus, but they usually pronounce it Jesus.
Aha. Subversion. Loki would be proud of you.
Thank you, yes. Ah!
What's up?
This guy has a tail.
Yeah?
Oh. No, hold on. No, it's just extra spike. I think he's got like so many extra parts that I'm getting
Please just
a little
die.
confused.
Oh, fuck me. I got greedy. I should be dead.
Ooh, smooth.
Do not give me credit. Literally, that was complete fucking luck.
Oh?
That could not have been more lucky.
Did you... Oh no! The misbegotten warrior is healing a little. That's rude. Oh.
His health bar is now at the correct value.
You know, in real life, if you just like chug random liquids while you're doing hardcore exercise like this, there's a non-zero chance that you'll just up-chug whatever you chugged.
Fair play?
Just think it's funny every time I see you use a health potion.
Oh, I get it now. I would love to see some sort of fantasy world where they just like have like Gatorade branded health potions or some sort. Like they're treated the same way that they treat sports drinks.
Was it, this person, wasn't it like you eat too many bananas and you could die of potassium overdose or some shit? And they're like, yeah, the potassium is what'll kill you.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can do that?
Ooh. What was that?
Well, technically the weapon I'm using is a dragon's head. I'm not sure if the dragon is still alive or not. It's debatable, maybe.
The dragon, and you haven't been using it this whole time?
Well, I've been using it against the big guy. Against the small guy, I want the Holy Lance. Weird that I have to call him the small guy when he's like 10 foot tall. He just has the stance of a gamer. But whatever. I mean, look at this man. Bro could only be
He's
more
lumber.
accurate if he was Naruto running. Ow.
Oh
He
my
took offense to
god.
that.
Do you know that Naruto is actually a place in Japan?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was just looking at the map because you brought up maps earlier, and I was trying to find where I used to live, and instead I found Naruto.
And what year was it was, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure Naruto means something specific in Japanese, so I'm not sure that there's...
Fish cake.
Fish Lake?
Fish cake.
Yeah, sure, that does...
It'd be kind of like naming a city after cheese.
I'm sure there's gotta be one I can name right now, but like... There's gotta be a city I can name off the top of my head that's named after cheese.
You can ask the interwebs.
I know I could ask the interwebs, but I should know this. I should know about Cheese Land.
Do you mean France?
Haha! Or should I say ho ho?
Ho ho!
I should not be saying that. Where's the other guy? There he is.
Okay, so there's 17 cheeses that are named after places.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know that much about fish cakes. Maybe they're called...
Aha! What Dutch city is named after a cheese? Gouda.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm sure I could have just literally gone like, ah, yes. Fuck. I'm okay. I'm sure I could have literally just like named a cheese and then been like, there's a town that has the same name. I could have been like, ah, yes, the town of Cheddar. And you'd be like, where's that? I'd be like, fucking Google it. I'm not your mom.
You would have a non-zero chance if you just did a random one, but I don't think Cheddar is one of those.
Here. Hey. Well, it's fine. I'm back? Question mark? I think I'm back. I'm back.
You are, yes. This is live now. You're good.
It's possible that we just sort of chill out.
Whatever. To you.
It's running right now. So...
Yeah, I see that now.
Whoopsie daisy. I try.
Wait, no, now it says you're offline. What the fuck is happening? Let's check out Cause I'm Damn Jones.
Well, I'm watching my own stream back, so maybe refresh the page.
Okay. No. Just go fuck yourself. Well, Shriveling Fire is offline. Check out. Now you're streaming. What the fuck? What is wrong with this thing?
It's fine. I'm back on Discord, just of a slightly lower quality. Oh, no, I hit...
Ooh, that's so shiny.
Sorry, what's shiny?
Yes.
Don't say yes. What are you talking about?
You are.
I am?
Yes.
I do have
shiny.
a big shiny axe. That is fair and true. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna leave. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna leave. Did you just aw?
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're not happy. But it's okay.
You're trying to
Everyone
be
must-
supportive of something I didn't need to be supportive of, and now I'm just fuck it. One more run.
Sometimes you just have to accept your limitations.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. I don't have limitations. You know what I've got? A big glowy halberd that I've named limitations.
Have you?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, you just said you didn't have any limitations. So if you named your halberd limitations, I feel like that's a lie.
Yeah, you know, it's possible that the bit
You would
was
have
not...
at least one limitation.
I have one limitation, but it's a very big limitation. Okay, thank God. Where's the other guy? Oh, I see. Here's my deal for you. Don't! Okay, bye.
And still. He does some ninja shit moves. He like parkours around.
Yes,
I wonder
I
if
am
he's
paying
like a
attention to
flying
that.
monkey.
Ow.
And then he's got the snake tail, so he is part snake. And then he's got the lion, so he's a lion, snake, monkey. But also flying. Eagle?
Okay, fine. I'll go do something else. This is like, I don't know for certain, but I think this is like one of the last places you're supposed to go.
Did you just skip to it?
Yeah, kind of.
Why are you like this?
It's a solid question. I don't have a great answer for you. So whatever.
No, alright. Solid response. 10 out of 10, can't complain.
I don't know. Right. I'm nervous about...
I want to put honey in my pure tea, and I feel like it's probably going to be sacrilegious.
Okay, I'm gonna trust it's my computer's problem that like the playback on Twitch is relatively choppy when OBS is telling me that everything is happy.
Yeah, no, like, Twitch looks fine.
Okay.
I'm looking at both right now. Twitch looks fine. It's actually very clean.
Thank you. I will worry about it another time, except I won't because I'll just look at you.
Tony!
Tony boy!
Hi. Are you gonna join me?
Little baby man.
He's such a cutie patootie.
He's such a cutie patootie. And he got that little booty. Hi, Tony. Oh, cool. Swamp
Tony
demons.
has been getting his face washed recently, so his face is all clean. He's like, what the hell, Mom? Stop it!
Papa, I do not wish to have my face cleansed.
No. If you had another cat that he got along with, they could help groom each other, but
Tony
Tony can't get along with my sister's cat. He has not been with another cat for a long time. And so there are no group grooming sessions, except for with me.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is that thing?
It's not a chimera.
No, it's like a centipede zombie.
Yep.
Gross.
Jesus Christ, it is fast. And it teleports.
It's got a lot of legs. Acid.
And it
Do you
goes
think it's
into the
funny
floor.
that you got high for this?
Why is that funny?
Because it slows your reactions.
Yeah. I needed it to be an even fight.
Oh, I see.
I'm dead. I do not care for that centipede demon queen. She has a crown on.
Oh. It's a she?
It sounds like a she.
To be fair, I have the sounds muted. Hold on. Not on purpose, I'm just used to muting everything.
Not gonna blame you or be mad at you for this. Okay.
Are you just killing a bunch of, like, zombie nuns? Because that's what it feels like.
I mean, right now, yeah. And then there's this woman. She teleported on me.
It's the mother.
Okay, well, I've got to kill her fucking asshole kid.
The mother nun. It's the mother nun. Or the queen. I can't tell. You might be right. Maybe it is the queen.
Perhaps a duchess.
I
Fuck.
don't think Duchesses had crowns. You done did got poison.
I did. And I got shot by a magic orb. It honestly kind of sucks out here. I'm gonna die of poison. Ugh. Okay.
Were you about to use a potion? Is that what that motion was?
Yeah, that was me desperately trying to gulp it down. Just
You were like, please, and death.
yeah.
Rip.
I think it's incredibly funny and incredibly lucky that this is where I stopped walking down this path. I didn't know this was here. I literally stopped walking down this path and then teleported over to fight that giant evil fucking boss. Then I come this way like, alright, it can't be as bad this way. And there's a centipede demon queen. Feels incredibly rude. Okay, aggro her without aggroing her man.
She's a man.
That, I mean...
She's got to be the queen then.
Oh my god. Oh, does she not realize that I'm here? No, she knows.
What? I still think that you should be able to, like, use your, Oh, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Tony's like, this is my stomach. You're welcome.
I'm blaming that death on Tony.
That's fair.
Tony did nothing
He
wrong.
was being indecent in front of the camera.
Damn, that's a... Sorry.
He was belly dancing.
He was belly dancing?
Well, I mean, he put his belly in front of the camera.
Ah, yeah.
So, yeah. His primordial pouch was zoomed in on. And he was like, here it is. You know, Tony? He's like, what the hell? Don't spill my tea.
Oh, he's being a little rascal, boy. He's being a little rascal,
is.
man. He's spilling tea. He's breaking hearts.
He's trying. He better not be breaking hearts. I don't have insurance for that.
Sorry, my cat got your cat pregnant insurance?
I don't think that'd be possible. Tony is properly treated as is required by most states. I am not a breeder. And neither is Tony.
God, she's so fucking fast. Okay. Big retch up involves a dashed attack. Do I want to be at her side? Positionally, not romantically. Yeah, I don't think she would get a second date from me. Oh, I hear the magic bastard.
The idea that she would get it first is concerning.
It was going so well until fucking simp showed up. Also, maybe I get catfished. I don't know. I don't think I can say it's a catfish when she looks like that, though. I get... What's the ugliest creature I can think of?
Blobfish?
Yeah. I get fucking blobfish.
See, it's great because when you see blobfish in their natural habitat, they're actually quite cute.
But when you bring them up to the surface, they go blah.
Yeah. Poor guys.
That's me whenever you take me out of my apartment.
Can you imagine if somebody, like, completely decompressed your body and then just, like, paraded around, like, look how fucking ugly this is?
Well, when you say it like that, I feel bad for the blobfish.
You should! Blobfish didn't do anything. They're a deep sea fish. Like, they're meant to be under a lot of pressure. So, of course, when they're brought up to the surface, all of their surface tension just, like, bleh. Have you ever seen a picture of the blobfish when it's not a blob?
I'm not sure.
Stand by.
Update coming from our producers now.
That's a good picture.
Got it. Oh, she's not dead! Oh my god, I thought that was
fuck.
a death throes.
Ah!
I killed her, it's fine.
I've sent you the picture of the fish.
Let me see this. Show me the fish. Show me the little fish bit. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a fish.
I know, right? I like the spikes.
I like the spikes too. It kind of looks
Yeah.
bumpy. It kind of looks like some sort of weird... He has the texture of like a weird but interesting like bauble in a Hot Topic, you know? Like something you see on the shelves that you're not really sure what it is, but like it seems kind of cute.
Yeah. It's almost adorable. But mostly it's just weird.
I have another teleport location?
Oh my gosh. There's so many fake pictures now. Like, I looked up blobfish and there's a bunch of, like, these aren't real fish. Why is this here?
Fake fish.
It is fake.
Where the fuck am I?
They're like some kind of weird amalgamation between like what the blobfish actually looks like when it's in the water and like a parrotfish, and then also like the caught version of the blobfish just all blended together. It's fucking nasty, dude.
Fucking gross, dude.
I hate AI so much.
You found a simple map. Check in inventory. Sure.
Did you just try and post the picture?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We can all agree that I made a mistake.
I'm proud of you.
What is this map that I found?
Maybe I can just find the...
There it is, meeting place map.
Copy image link.
The man it came from surely desired one, the sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a glintstone key.
This isn't any better. But at least it's not a media.discord to our private chat where people will definitely be able to look at it. Oh,
well,
man.
to be fair, and that is the photo, but to be fair, the way Discord works, yeah, it's just a link straight to the image. Anyone can open it.
Ooh, maybe it's fine then. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Our friend saw Sailor Moon live.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, I was basically the whole time just like, man, this sounds like something that'd be very cool. If you were a fan of Sailor Moon, and then they typed, be sure to recommend this if you know any fans of Sailor Moon, and I was like, I'm so smart.
I am a hard neutral on Sailor Moon.
Hard neutral. You gave
Yeah,
it a
you
try,
know,
but just didn't feel anything.
well, I mean, I feel like you're setting up a joke here.
I'm not. This is
Okay,
interesting.
cool.
Why are they guarding to make sure no one leaves? Fascinating. What ho, good sir? I am a weary traveler. Oh no, they're guarding to make sure no one gets in. I thought this guy was facing the other way. Well, I was gonna make a joke, but might as well stab him.
Oh,
Oh, big men.
he did not appreciate being stabbed.
Most people don't.
His friends also did not appreciate him being stabbed. Tony, sweetie pie, I love you. I need you to, like, rethink your life.
All of it?
Well, at least the part where he decides that sitting on my desk in my way is his favorite thing to do. Can you not?
It's a great way to get attention, though.
Well, yeah, but it's negative attention.
There's no such thing as bad press.
And there's no business like show business.
And there's no graveyard except for the one that I'm standing above.
Ooh, are you gonna be participating in Lethal?
It's still kind of a maybe. I was feeling
Okay.
like I could. I do need to get the mod pack pre-downloaded or set up, though.
I don't think we've changed it.
Okay, well then hopefully
But
I'll be
fair.
fine.
Yeah, we'll probably just do some check-ins before the time.
Yeah, maybe is the current answer.
I could just follow you around the whole time. That way we couldn't, hopefully, won't be murdered alone.
A lethal company?
Yeah.
Are you trying to reassure me, or are you scared?
I die alone a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm working.
And then people don't realize I'm dead, so I'm just like, alright, well. Then Octopus Man breathes fire.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be his beard, but he looks like an Octopus Man.
He's a little man.
Don't let him out! Don't let him out!
Got it.
Blah!
Easy.
He died on the billows. Oh, the billows went with him.
Yeah, no. I don't know. They just, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that there's a lore reason why, the giant magical...
Here BC is rating you with a party of 7.
Oh, hi, Skitty.
Did that
Did that what?
Did that happen?
Yes, that did happen.
Oh man.
It's just chill.
It
That's
is
it.
chill.
Skitty is... Do I call them a gremlin? No. I don't think so. But they are lovely. Hi, Skitty, by the way. I'm just streaming. I'm just trying to make my way through Elden Ring eventually, slowly, surely. But it's fine. I think it's still just us.
Howdy
Oh, hi
ho.
there. Howdy.
Yeah.
Did I say howdy?
No, they said howdy. And I said howdy ho.
But I said howdy. Why the fuck did I say howdy?
Because I did.
Oh, who said the first howdy? Vote now on your phone.
Charity C.
For the record, the only context that really matters here. Hi, my name is Will. The person on the line is my partner Fab. And also I drank half a bottle of hot sauce. So, you know, that's it. That's the full context.
Is that code?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Half a bottle of hot sauce.
Ow, are they
That's so
throwing
much
fucking
vinegar.
magic grenades at me?
Yeah, they are.
Whose side are you on?
Me? I'm on the side of T. Yeah, that's part of why I haven't gotten into this game. Because, like, if I could ignore the fact that I absolutely can't do this style of combat, I would want to explore every single little detail that exists in this kind of game.
It's been a problem for me. This is a game that is definitely very, very famous for, like, checking a little ditch that you saw and then coming out the other side on, like, a 5-hour, like, side dungeon experience.
Your books to read.
It's a problem for me. It makes playing through it take so long because it's all very interesting, which is nice when you're ready for it. But if you're not ready for it, you often will just not have a satisfactory feeling of progress.
In fantasy games, it's like my goal to find and read all of the books that they put in the world. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Didn't you say... Did you do that in... No, you didn't do
Baldur's
that.
Gate, yes.
Baldur's Gate, that was it. For some reason, the game that was coming in my head was Skyrim.
No, that would require me to play Skyrim.
But Tish.
I would like to read the stories. I wouldn't be against it. I just...
Where the fuck am I?
says they're playing Atelier Yumia, and they're 35 hours in and just finished the first area because they refuse to miss anything.
What is...
Fucking valid.
Please tell me what Atelier Yumia is. I am so curious. I want to know. Can you show...
Can you show me? Oh, sorry.
No, please sing. Your voice is
No,
angelic.
I don't like that song.
So you apologize to me.
I did, yeah.
I
I apologize for both interrupting and continuing a song.
Where the fuck is my horse?
Oh my gosh, glitching games because I'm exploring too much is like the most hilarious skill.
Oh, who the
I
fuck?
have broken so many games. At this point, games are so advanced that they should all have like an I'm stuck feature so that you can get out of it. Did she ask to see your fingers?
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
But alas, it was for naught. But all you need to...
She has no eyes.
Yeah. She also has 4 hands. No, 3 hands?
Yeah.
3 hands.
No, she has 4. The other one's on the other side. Oh wait, is that a foot? No, those are her feet.
That's a foot.
The other one's a foot too.
Yeah.
She's got her hands and feet.
Oh,
both.
I see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, she's
Okay.
human. That's the worst possible thing. What the fuck did you say to me? Bless you. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter, sorry. They're all hearing slaughtered, but alas, it was for naught. But all you need to do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool. What the fuck?
So kill the thing in the pot? No, wait. Snatch it from the pot.
I mean, I assume it's a metaphorical
She said it was
pot.
already slaughtered.
Is she referring to the war? There was a war. The reason why the world is fucked up right now is because basically there was a war between all the gods or something. I don't remember. It's been a while.
No, it's not capitalism like it usually is.
No, it is not capitalism.
What's up with the ghostly horse people?
If you see ghosts, that's because that's another player. The way multiplayer
Oh.
works in this game is that you don't... it doesn't, like, connect you in, like, a big MMO-style world. What it does is that occasionally you'll see other players or, like, something that they did or, like, a place they died or something. I can touch this bloodstain. This is a record.
Why?
This is how another player died. That was exactly where they died in their world. So it doesn't...
I like that they did a trick for you before they died, though.
Yeah.
Roll up the stairs. Weird.
I don't know.
Mm.
Big man. Smaller man. What's up?
Stab! Stab the crab!
You got it, hon.
Crab sandwich. You will feast for days.
The meat will spoil.
It's a crab boil. The pot, you've got to grab it from the pot. It's the crab.
Well, I'm sorry,
How many legs?
crab. I was asked to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many
Hey.
legs does this guy have? Oh my god!
Oh! Oh!
Atelier Yumiya is the newest game in the Atelier franchise. It's the 27th mainline entry and is the most ambitious game yet. They are JRPGs known for their cozy vibes and extremely deep alchemy systems that I get lost in real bad. It's going for a Breath of the Wild approach this time around with a big open world and lots of stuff to find everywhere. It works really well for a series where you pick hundreds of flowers and weeds. Oh! It's a game where you pick flowers and weeds? Why have I not known about this? I feel like Atelier... It sounds really familiar.
It was a delight dating you. I'm sorry that that we will never see each other again.
Now that I have found another do the thing forever game.
I mean, at least it...
Oh, this is one of the games that was recommended to me, that's why.
See, you should listen to, I assume, Dark more.
No, this one was just Steam going, hey, would you be interested? And I looked at it and I said, that's a lot of tits and ass in your screen caps.
Scanny, I should have known! I really should have known! I feel so tricked.
I mean, there's also so many flowers and weeds.
There's so many flowers and weeds. I should have known.
But, like, the camera is kind of, like, vaguely behind the character, so you almost get an upskirt every time they climb over something.
Wow, that's so disgusting. What did you say this game was called?
I did not suffer. The
What?
newest has a demo. Alright, I'm down.
Oh god, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Do I have a way to cure poison?
It's like $70 to $120 depending on which version you get. But there is a free demo.
How do I heal myself? Equipment?
You say drinking a potion.
Go here. Alleviates poison buildup and cures poison, and I have 1. Shit. You've been a player of the franchise long before they learned how many more fans they would get with TNA. Honestly, I respect it. Why am I even going this way? I don't want to go this way. I went this way because you were like, please kill crab.
Oh, did you kill the crab and I missed it?
Did you not pay? It was a whole epic fight! It lasted for 3 days, day and night, as we fell through the craggy pits of hell.
I got distracted by tits and ass.
Babe!
Well, my hero. You killed the crab. I assume we will have a great dinner tonight.
I don't want to hear from you.
Very well, I will not share my tea.
Shit, I really can't win. I don't know
I
what I'm
overbrewed
doing.
this. I mean, valid and that's a vibe, but like, you broke the crystals.
I want
Why would
that.
you do that?
Why do I have a marker over here? Oh yeah. Well, whatever. I don't know. It seems like a thing I should do. What? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm about to die from poison.
Oh no!
Oh, they can do cartwheels. Also, they fish
That's
people.
the stupidest thing. that was like Humpty Dumpty. Fucking spinning around with spindly little arms.
They like use their clubs as like bracing
Tekken
material.
collab.
What's up?
A Tekken collab. Atelier Yumi. English is my first language.
Damn. Are you better at your second?
Je ne sais pas. I am, in fact, 16 years or older. I looked up Tekken to make sure it was what I was thinking of.
Yeah, the fighting game that everyone's really mad at.
They
right
did. What? People are mad at it?
Yeah, there was a basically there was a balance patch essentially that like really changed up the fundamental nature of the game in a huge way, in such a way that everyone got really mad at it because they basically changed what the game was like. It was too big of a change too quickly to like really hype up the speed of the game. And, yeah, people got mad.
So if it's too stringent, drop the temperature and lower the sleep time. How about I keep the temperature the same and lower the sleep time?
Making some tea?
Hey! The current tea is Toastyyyyy 2017 Yiwu Mountain Raw Pure.
Did you yell as in Japanese, hi?
I did say hi, yeah, as in Japanese, yes. And then I proceeded to explain the Chinese tea that I'm having.
I'm sorry, I just...
Lanya. It's me, Dielos. Answer me, would you?
We can talk about this later.
Hello, friend.
You want to talk about how I said hi instead of yes?
The hidden house of those despicable fiends, the recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale
They
of
laid
the
hands upon them.
is told in blood. I, Dielos, swear to deliver
So-
the message.
Wait.
So when they say they laid hands
Laid
upon
hands
them,
upon
is
my
he
servant
implying that...
Lanya, and I refuse to let the tale of I, Dielos.
No, he is just saying
Lanya-
that they killed her.
Okay. Cool.
I remember this guy being like, tell me if you see my servant, though. So, Lip, I guess she died. Whoopsie
Did
daisy.
you have rescued the servant?
Maybe? There's this whole thing in Dark Souls 1. There's this, NPC called Sigurd, I think?
Sigurd?
Sigurd? It might be Sigurd. Do you know about Sigurd?
The wife of Loki?
Okay, he wears a giant onion helmet. So,
Oh wait, hold on. Who am I thinking of? Yeah.
I'm not thinking of the right guy.
No.
Dark Souls
Oh,
Onion Knight.
no, fact.
Oh, it is
okay,
Sigurd.
no.
Or Sigward.
Yeah, you're right.
Sigward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is stream okay, by the way?
What? Yeah, the stream's great, actually.
Okay.
Nobody's talking besides Scaredy C
Oh, I'm just making sure.
or a raider from
Scary, I'm
Scaredy
sure.
C.
Scary, where? I don't care.
It's interesting that they're all raiders and not names.
Later from Scary C, and then under it, it says Scary C sent this message.
Yeah, it's like why does it need that bubble?
Because it's a way for people who stream, like in our big streamers, it's a way for them to know at a glance whether a message is from like a usual in their chat or someone who came from the result of the stream. So they can tell, like, is this someone who has been here for a while, or is this someone who just showed up and is new and might need a different
But like you could do that with just the weird little icon.
the weird little
I'm
icon.
saying that's overkill.
Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know. Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. What the fuck? Where do we... What is Shadow Legends? Because the first thing I thought of was Raid Shadow Legends, because my brain is cooked.
I don't know. I got distracted by Viking hairstyles.
Never change, hon. Okay, so in order to get into Raya
You want to do a Viking mullet?
Sure.
This is the Viking mullet style. Don't actually do it. It looks stupid.
Okay, so Scary, that's for your reference here of what we're looking at. So it's like a mullet, but it's braided.
Yeah,
like those
kinda, yeah. So like, they do like a bowl cut at the top layer, and then let everything else grow out long.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the response of the church at the time as well.
The church got mad about the haircut?
The church got mad about everything. I can find a quote scandalous outfit that was far too whorish for a proper lady to have. That if we were to look at it right now, we'd be like, I don't understand what's wrong with it.
I mean, that just sounds like a change of people's taste over time, more so than just specifically religious stuff.
No. Hold on, let me try and find it.
Like, I know... It feels weird to... I know exactly what you're referring to in terms of, like... Culture was very religious, especially in European countries at least, for like a good long while during the medieval ages. And also, like, you know, up until like basically the 1900s, humanity is progressively more in... well, no, I'm thinking of Victorian era, which was famously pretty
Yeah, I'm thinking of closer to medieval.
Times.
I wonder if I can find the picture. The church got mad is 70% of Western history. Indeed, yeah, that's entirely valid. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, that's European history is the church got mad. Chinese history is that, and then the eunuchs fucked up. American history is imperialism is good when we do it. I don't know enough about South American or African history. I want to like hit every continent, but I can't do it.
South American and African history was everything was fine until the church arrived.
You know what? Fair and true. Are they doing cartwheels into hitting me with the giant clubs? Yes.
Yes. They are. They're cartwheeling with their giant clubs even.
Which is impressive.
Right? These are supposed to be fish people?
I don't know what the fuck they are.
I was gonna say, they... What the fuck are... They look vaguely like salamanders.
Oh, what the fuck? Hi, big plate man. You didn't react. Was I like to turn my head and be surprised that there was suddenly a field full of magic missiles firing at me?
I didn't react because it was pretty and I got zoned in. I was like, ooh, look at the shining lights.
It's like when we went to Disney. No, me and Miles saw that. You went on the Hotel Hell or whatever that they turned into the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Yes, I did because it was so pretty. Yeah, I actually didn't care about the fireworks because they're always the same. Like, yeah, they're fine. They're
It was a
very
light
nice.
show, yeah.
Yeah, but it's fucking fireworks. If I want to see Disney fireworks, I can look it up on YouTube.
Yeah. Murder. Murder. This plant is very tough. Oop,
I like
sounds
Scaredy
good.
C. I don't know who Scaredy C is, but I like them. I'm gonna have to look them up.
Making history, but I'm glad that
Yeah,
you
that's
like
okay.
them. What the fuck is that?
Aw.
And then we were docked and everything was cool, and then we were docked and America was the only ones.
Yeah.
What is this?
I want to make a joke about how America would not be the only ones at the end of it. We're talking about the church specifically.
What the fuck are these things?
If it was the church specifically, I feel like it would have been... Oh, I mean, I guess it was American history books.
What the fuck?
Windmill zombies. Oh my god, they're stick bugs.
Is that the whole bit?
They're stick bugs.
I regret to inform you that I may have gotten hit.
But is it in your knee, though?
No. I was also very devastated when I fact-checked the common internet
I took
story.
an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think... I'm not sure... Oh, it's... Wait. This is
About
nice.
it being a proposal thing?
Yeah, and it is not.
What?
That is a made-up bit. I was very surprised and very devastated.
Wait.
It's not. It was just a... It was a fact the internet made up.
Oh.
They got us.
Did the game mean that... Do you think the game meant that they proposed?
Like, it's specifically a phrase. That's actually a really neat idea that I never thought about when it comes to RPGs and the like. I never thought about sitting down and saying, like, what is... I've designed this area. What's, like, regional slang?
I think I told you about, like, one of my favorite series once, and I had to defend myself because it's technically a like, smutty romance series.
That
But
sounds
I
vaguely
like
familiar.
it because of the world building. The world building is so fucking good, and it's because the author does shit like that. Like, they have specific areas with specific tiny little things, like, these people feel this way about this kind of thing, and it is inherent in their culture and how they speak, and like it's so cool because all of those little details are there.
So this is a
World building.
fantasy series, if I'm understanding you correctly.
Yes. The first book is called The High King's Golden Tongue, which sounds extremely porny, which is funny because it's not. It's because
Wait, are these books horny or
people-
not?
they are, but like that's not what the High King's Golden Tongue is called that because translators in this universe are called silver tongues. If they know more than like 2 languages, they're a silver tongue, and they're used for their services because there's so many different languages in this world, and they like do a lot of trading. But the person that is the main character that gets jokingly referred to as the Golden Tongue knows something like 14 languages, and every time he switches languages, whoever he's talking to in that language says that he sounds like a local. So he's just a really impressive polyglot.
I'm scared.
A polyglot is somebody who speaks lots of languages.
If that makes sense. What the fuck is the beast eye?
Oh, see, apparently they did it in Final Fantasy 12 as well. Yeah, see, it's so cool. Like sometimes when somebody is really good at world building and is able to like make it work with good storytelling, it's really, really rare and really, really awesome. Because like people always try to do that kind of thing, but like not everybody succeeds. Like fucking Aragon. The longer you like actually think about the magic built in that world and like how things are put together and how people interact with each other, the more shallow it is and the more frustrating it is to think about. I hate Aragon and I resent that it got a movie.
I don't remember a lot about it. I remember reading it when I was younger and always being surprised that other people have read it, probably because I'm realizing now that it felt like it couldn't be like a really popular thing since there wasn't like any movie or TV show or anything. It was just the books. So when other people were like, "Oh, Aragon? Yeah, I've read it." I'm like, "What do you mean you've read it? That's so unlikely. This show cannot be popular." Or this book series.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was fine. I read it because at the time I was reading everything I possibly could. Yeah, no, exactly. I read the first book and then I didn't read anything afterward because it wasn't worth it. I remember I read through the whole thing in like an hour or so. It wasn't very long. I was just hanging out with my grandparents, and I read the whole thing, and then I flipped to the back, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Who made this?" And I realized that the author was like 17, and that his parents were part of the publishing company, and I was like, "Oh, that's how this happened. Why can't you just write fan fiction like the rest of us?"
Okay, now I can kill the boss. Don't throw a boat at me. Bastard.
Yeah, in most situations, any kind of Nepo baby situation just kind of sucks. There's very, very few times when that works out for the better, and it's usually when it's something like generational talent, which is also kind of on the rare side. Like, I'm okay with Nepo babies. I'm okay with Nepo babies when they're specifically artist Nepo babies, because it's already so hard to break in. And when you are the child of an artist, if you have any sort of talent for any kind of art, you are more likely to be allowed to cultivate that talent. But like in nearly every other field, it's not a good thing because it chokes innovation in everything except for the arts.
I'm just quiet because I don't have any.
No, I know you're just beating up an old man in the boat.
No, I'm thinking about what you said. I just don't have anything to add to it. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm just stating fact. I'm not necessarily. It's good. I mean, like, before we were able to have this kind of consistent generational wealth, artists would be sponsored, you know, and have patrons that would pay for them when they went like, yes, you have a talent and I'm willing to help you pay for it. And that's how you would get most of the classic art that we think of now. And then as schools started to develop in different areas, the people that were getting famous would have to still follow the rules for the most part, unless they were able to get a patron who would be like, okay, I see that you're trying to do something different and that it's against the rules. Why don't you go and make me one of those?
I feel mildly lost, but I trust it's just me being mildly confused.
And it's probably a combo of me being tired and you being high.
Hello. It's my favorite joke to say about being high. So it's very consistently good. I don't think that many people made the... See? Environmental storytelling through online gameplay. What do we think happened here? There's one message surrounded by like 20 "a player died here" markers.
Is it jump off, it'll be funny? What does the message say? Is it jump off it? No?
No jumping ahead.
I knew it. I mean, it's technically reverse psychology, but still, don't do it.
It looks like there's some sort of specific... Okay.
They all did it.
Here's my guess. One, this is some sort of like speedrun spot.
Huh?
Did that horse just do a fucking roll?
It did, yeah.
Bro tried to turn off. Bro,
he's like, maybe this is a bad idea. Oh, never mind.
I don't mean to make anyone panic, but I feel like I should be panicking right now. I'm making myself panic.
Oh no.
This kind of big old reanimating skeleton assholes. Like, they're not good. There we go. Fuck you. Got him. Oh, the entrance is over there. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I now have a destination. Huh.
Huh.
Is this the same fighting style as the big-ass knight that I couldn't beat?
Yes, it is.
What are you doing all the way over here?
He's got a different charge.
Yeah, he's got like a different element. almost.
But yeah, no, that's definitely the
This
same
is-
kind of pattern in it.
Is this? Yeah, weird.
Maybe he was supposed to teach you how to fight the guy that you couldn't beat. Oh, look, he also has that stupid breastplate thing.
Does he?
Although his is like, yeah, although his is kind of like aimed in towards his breastbone instead of towards his stomach. Oh yeah, nobody else was here for that conversation, so they missed me educating you on what a taco is in in reference to injuries and how to deal with them.
There's a whole conversation.
The whole conversation. Don't get your organs spilled out. But if you do, don't forget to taco it.
Whatever, I killed him. I don't have time to
You
be
killed
mad at
him
you. I'm
dead.
too busy being good at a video game. What do you say?
You killed him dead.
Thanks, babe.
Or you killed him good. I can't tell which one I said. Because I said it automatically.
Oh, cutscene? Oh, no.
Oh. You got me all excited. I was like, I didn't know this game had cutscenes.
There are cutscenes. I guess I was almost expecting sometimes an NPC will show up when you set a bonfire. There's like one specific one who's like, I don't know what her deal is actually. I think she's my maiden.
Oh. Ooh. Stab it.
Are you sure?
Oh. No.
Nothing happened.
I kind of wanted to know what would happen if you did, but...
Well, nothing happened.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
I stabbed it like this. It's invulnerable. It's a really good painting.
Invulnerable. I mean, yes?
There should be a cliff here. Okay.
I like how you say that, like, while looking at the cliff.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing but cliffs ahead of you. There should be a cliff here. You don't say.
Hey, I'm
I had
just
no idea.
trying to take it one day at a time. I'm just like any other guy. Are those fire slimes?
Kill the sheep. It's rolling away from you. Kill it.
Yeah, no, that gets to live.
Aww.
What the fuck is this?
It's a fire slug. It's a magma slug. Smoldering butterfly, my ass.
It was just some
Butterflies
random
have
item I
wings.
picked up around it.
Oh, okay.
Weird. Weird, right? That's not just me?
No, yeah, that's super fucking weird.
What are these guys?
Question mark.
Shh. I'm gonna sneak up on him. He'll never see it coming. Oh, that worked.
Bad guy. What an interesting mace this guy had. Oh shit, it's on fire.
I think they like fire.
I think so, yeah. It
Is there
must.
actually some sort of elemental war or something going on? What the fuck? Is that just me? Why is...
Perhaps you are the enemy of the elements. And that's why they all go after you.
Well, no, they all go after me because this place is fucked and everyone's basically a zombie almost.
Mm.
At least that's what I always kind of assumed was happening in Souls games, but maybe not? Question mark?
Question mark, question mark.
It's not really clear to me how much of society still exists in most Souls games. like Dark Souls 1 is clearly like post-apocalyptic, but there are other places in the world where like everything is fine. It's just this one specific spot everything got really fucked.
Oof.
Dark Souls 2 is the same. Like, society still exists, but this one spot got seriously fucked, and now everybody's basically a zombie / trying to kill each other. And then Dark Souls 3 is kind of vague about it. In the Dark Souls games, you know, basically what you do at the end of all of them is you decide, do I light the fire again or do I not? Because the age is coming to an end. The age, like the fire of the age, is a very literal thing. And like, if it goes out, well, it's not a literal thing, I guess. This was supposed to be an explanation, but it ended with me confusing myself. What is the fire in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3? I think the fire is a literal thing, but it like powers essentially the age, like a magical beacon of life, essentially. Yes, the fire is life. The fire is the act of things being alive, basically. And in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, the fire is basically fading, and you have to decide, do I relight the fire, or do I let it go out? Dark Souls 1 is the first time that happened. Dark Souls 2 is just another...
Didn't start the fire.
Yeah, basically.
It's always burning.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that in Dark Souls 3, the whole plot is that the fire has been relit so many times over and over and over and over again that now when it gets relit, it's like weak. It's not... It like barely... You relight it by basically like giving up a powerful soul. But now when people do that, the fire like barely gets hotter. It basically like stays super weak. And so what you need to do is you need to at some point let the fire die so that eventually it'll come back like full force.
To let the fire die.
Yeah, you basically need to let the world end, because if you don't, the world will get stagnant and miserable, and like there will be life, but it will be miserable life. Like, you need to let all life in the Dark Souls universe die, and if you don't, everything will be fucked.
What kind of lesson is this? Holy shit.
It's not really a lesson. It's more so just like a, interesting concept for a universe and like how it works. There's also speculation throughout the whole thing that like, oh, this is a way down. I don't really want to go down right now. I guess I'll like just see what it's like.
That's what he said.
I would never. But like yeah, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, I'm not really certain how much of the world is actually like fucked. It's kind of unclear whether the apocalypse is localized or global. This game, I have no fucking idea. Yep, we need a map.
You found some grace.
Oh, okay. This is not a entrance to the thing. This is a dungeon. With ants? And skinned corpses. No, magically red corpses.
Perhaps they were digested. Or all of their juices were sucked out.
There's lots of options. What I do know is that my frame rate does not like any of them. No water slide ahead. Boo-hoo. Alright. People
Rip.
just... What is going on with my computer?
Say time for calmness. Or calamities.
Time for calmness. Like, this is a nice spot. Just look at it and enjoy it.
Ah! I think there's an actual ant like that like is covered with like spiky hairs and it just shakes it off to defend itself.
There's many ants in the world, and I will kill them all.
I mean, that seems a little excessive.
Something is
Ants are
using
useful.
up, like, all of my... Ants are Nepo babies, actually.
Ants are nepo babies.
Yeah.
Like all of them are nepo babies because they all come from the queen. So every single ant is a nepo baby.
Oh my god, we got it. We solved it.
Wait, so is only one falling down at a time, or do they just not give a shit about you unless you hit them one at a time? Oh, not that one then.
Answer unclear. There was one that ambushed me otherwise, or over there. But now
Yeah.
they're, like, attacking me.
That's because you hit the wall. It ambushed you because you smacked the wall and pissed it off.
Well, one of them I did set on fire, yes. But it deserved it.
No, I meant the one in the waterfall tunnel. That's what you're talking about. That ambushed you. It didn't ambush you. It dropped down because you punched the wall. I like saw you punch the wall, and I was like, "Why did you do that?" And then an ant fell down on top of you.
I don't think that's what happened, but I'm not conscious enough to
I didn't
know.
say. Yeah, I didn't say out loud. Why did you do that? I just thought that because it confused me. I try not to question all of the actions you take in video games because you usually know what you're doing in them.
Usually.
Well, I mean,
Oh, fuck. Why am I in an anthole all of a sudden? Wasn't I playing a fantasy medieval game? Like, do you understand my confusion?
no, the vast majority of your enemies have been at least partially based on
You such a...
insects. That's
First
fine.
off left, first off right. Is it the same guy? Which way... Try luring out. Let's do left first. There's nothing to lure out over here. This seems better.
Why are you reading hints?
Because they're messages from other players. They're not hints.
Okay, but that guy was clearly doing hints, right?
I mean, sometimes they're helpful, yeah.
Hmm.
Turn back. Oh, fair
It's
enough.
too late for you. Did they turn back because of the wall?
PS1 Medieval is a spooky Halloween game where you, for some reason, find yourself in an anthill. I mean,
Hell yeah.
no, I can't think of many places I would like to be in less than an anthill. That sounds like the worst place.
I mean, as long as you smell like the ants, you're fine. Now, if you don't smell like the ant and you find yourself in the anthill, you probably will not have fun.
I don't think that there's many situations where I could have fun in an anthill. I think that all of them suck. Like, what am I gonna do? Even if the ants don't attack me, I'm still like...
They might share their sugar.
I'm in a dark lab. They won't share their fucking sugar with me.
They'll think you're another ant.
They're like
if you smell like them.
They're like autonomous machines, basically. They're just like, if
Not
I'm
even a
hungry,
little
if
bit
I'll go
true.
get food. They serve food to each
There was
other.
an experiment. There was an experiment where, like, dead ants give off a specific pheromone to the other ants. So, like, when they die, they smell dead, right? We do that too, but
Yeah.
we don't. But we're not that as pheromone driven.
Is it self-evident, by the
So,
way,
like,
why I
they
don't
spray.
want to be in the anthill?
Yeah, that's fair. So they sprayed a couple of ants with the dead ant smell, and the other ant's reaction was to, like, pick up the zombie ant, basically, and be like, you're dead. And the ant was like, I'm not dead. And it's like, no, you're dead. So they just picked up the ant and took it to the dead ant spot. And the alive but not ant just, like, stayed there until the smell wore off.
I don't want to be in this.
Because they wouldn't let him leave the dead ant space.
Yeah, he's dead.
He was dead.
Do?
Even though he was definitely not dead. Like, he was moving around and shit. It's like, you're not supposed to do that. But you still need to go to the dead ant spot. You
Hey,
are
bro.
dead.
Not our problem. Not our jurisdiction.
You play as a skeleton who can't talk because your jaw fell off. That's phenomenal.
What the?
That
fuck
is a good
this?
way to explain the silent protagonist. I like that.
Are we gonna talk about what the fuck is?
Are we going to talk about what?
We've
I see nothing out of the ordinary.
just found some fucking Polia ruins, I guess.
Hell yeah. See, secretly, it's all in the same universe. You guys are the apocalypse that led to Palia being a paradise, but one that has no magic.
So that's fucked up. There seems to be a giant statue of a man. That's probably bad.
He's holding a tablet. Perhaps it is Moses.
Yeah, I don't
Everyone
think
is
so.
mean. And then he just goes, rah.
Why would everyone be so mean to him? He's just here to be a
Because he
friend.
can't talk back.
How dare they?
The skeleton without a jaw. Can't talk back, better talk shit.
Wait, but if this way is whatever this is, what was the other way that I was at? There was like a spider zone?
Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Elaborate on that.
Spider zone is what you said. So I said
Oh,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. But I did it with just the tones instead of the song.
you're too smart for me.
I just remember songs.
Ah!
Oh,
I found the queen.
gross. Murder? Is it time?
I feel like if I stab her, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. What
Oh,
happens if I
okay,
stab
well.
some eggs?
Probably the same thing.
Hey guys,
It didn't kill the eggs? That's so lame.
are we good?
That's the queen.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
That is 100% the queen. Oh, they found you. I like the trippy sound design that's happening
I
now that
made
the
it.
queen is aware. Oh. Those are attack ants. Nice. You were only dealing with the worker bees originally. And now you fight the true guard of the queen.
Well, it's nice to meet the queen's concubines at least.
I mean,
It'd be a much more devastating insult against anything that wasn't like ants. Because I don't think
Yeah.
that the queen has sex.
I mean,
Does
that's
she?
probably, yeah, she, kinda. It's you, like, you aren't wrong. It's just usually with a couple of dudes, or it depends on the species as well. But in general, there's only one queen per colony, and she
Well,
just lays eggs
do
forever.
I kill her? I feel mean.
Why? Oh, because she's trapped?
I mean, she can't move or anything. And this is like literally like she's laying eggs. She's basically helpless.
Oh. I mean, why did you kill all the other ants?
They attacked me.
Okay.
Okay.
You murdered a pregnant lady.
Oh, don't
You
say.
got a rune!
Please do not
What?
say
That's
that.
what she was.
They're
Don't feel
nicer.
bad. I always get the achievement for murdering people in games when you don't have to. You're in good company.
Oh. Okay.
It's You're in the ruins.
Yeah, that's where the bonfire was. So I've wrapped back around on myself at least.
So, okay, they have that body just kind of like hanging off the ledge like that. And I really, like, if I was you, I would just kick it off.
I cannot,
I know.
unfortunately.
I know. But it bothers me that you can't, you know?
I think
Like,
I
why would
figured
they
out
put it in
why
that
my
position? You
frame
couldn't-
rate goes to 16 whenever I look down. There's
Is it the
so
water
many
or the
of them.
enemies?
Okay, I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. I have one area denial tool. Let's see how good it is.
I
I'm dead.
guess it wasn't that good.
Oh, I don't have magic. Oh, I'm out of magic. God damn it.
Proud of you. Perhaps you should retreat.
Why must you be so discourteous to me?
I just told you to retreat.
I have magic! Let's go!
Woo!
I didn't do that magic. That is bad magic. Why are there so many of them?
Just to make you mad.
God, they're tanky too.
Man, that fire thing you do reminds me of, like, my favorite attack in the original Baldur's Gate.
I didn't know you played
I always played
Baldur's Gate.
I always played a paladin because they had this, like, holy fire thing that they would do, and it looked just like that. They would just call down fire from the sky, and it would rain down on my enemies, and it was the most satisfying shit.
Okay, now I'm 100% for realsy out of
What is up,
Magic.
sweetie pie? Are you gonna join me?
Tony.
Tony does not want to join me, but he does want me to pet him.
He deserves pets. He's worked hard.
I lost my headphones.
No, not your new headphones.
I leaned backwards and they fell right off.
You need those. How else will you hear?
Poorly? With my ears?
Probably, I suppose.
Indeed.
Implying they use them almost like hearing aids.
I mean...
arguably, headphones are hearing aids. They're just aids that help you hear things that you wouldn't normally be able to hear even a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Through the Bluetooth.
I feel like if you do that, you would have to call like speakers hearing aids.
Yes, is that not what they are?
No. If you define speakers as hearing aids, you need to define like a guitar as a hearing aid.
No, because guitar makes the sound.
Yeah, so do the speakers.
No, the speakers on. Wait. No, the speakers transmit the sound.
The speakers are what makes the sound. They
The
make
computer is making the sound.
No, the computer's deciding, here is how fast I have to wobble the air in order to make the sound that I want. The speakers are what wobble the sound.
Mm.
Right?
I guess?
I need an adult.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I do feel like this is a very high conversation.
Hello.
Hello. I can't believe there's 5 people in here putting up with this bullshit.
Probably less. Just, I expect not everybody who is quote unquote in the chat to be a real person. I also don't worry about it, to be honest. I just like streaming. There's something weirdly relaxing about playing a video game and like having the excuse to just talk the whole time rather than sitting in silence.
Yeah, that's fair.
He fucking yoinkied me.
I don't know how I feel about anything that just came out of your mouth in that last sentence.
He feels like a perfectly reasonable thing.
Does it?
Yeah.
Those look like it's to me.
Do they not have like
How are you
beards?
getting any kind of gender? No. Well, maybe? I guess if you want to call that a beard.
I guess
But it really
would
just
be
looks like stalactites dripping from their face.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. God, I hope those things don't respawn. They're gonna
Fucking
respawn.
valid, dude. No, don't curse yourself.
No, that's not a curse. That's a fucking promise.
What's the difference?
A curse is... I'm too high for this. I don't want to go back to the bonfire, though, in case they respawn. Why would you do that to me? I trust you.
I don't. What?
I trust you,
I didn't
and
do
you're like,
anything.
aren't a curse and a promise the same thing? And now I have to be like, yeah, well,
One
I...
has more magic involved, theoretically. But a curse is just a negative promise.
Well, a
with power.
curse... when you do a curse, you are performing the action. And when you do a promise, you're saying the action is going to happen later. That feels...
You know, technically, saying "God damn you" is a curse. So it depends on the type of curse we're talking about.
I mean, yes, if we're talking about, like, curses as in the... I'm going to have to turn down my resolution or something to get a frame rate back. This is atrocious. Give me
The
a second.
resolution. Damn. It's hoping,
What the fuck is
ill
that?
will upon your enemies. Oh, the fucking pipes? A
That.
fairy. A fairy.
It's a fairy? The thing hanging from the ceiling, glowing and with like 8 legs?
A spider fairy.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna have to give that one to you. Let's see. Let me just turn down my resolution.
I mean, I like how you say that. Like, fairies are supposed to be innocent-looking creatures, but like, fairies are fucking scary, dude. Like real fairies, not that fucking Tinkerbell bullshit.
Not that fucking Tinkerbell bullshit. I'm talking about real hard. You're saying that in the same way as like someone who says like, yeah, I like real metal. None of that Tinkerbell bullshit.
Like, if you like metal and you don't know who Megadeth is, you don't actually like metal.
I'm only vaguely aware of who Megadeth is. But I also don't like metal.
Yeah, no, I dated a metalhead once. It was a mistake.
How did you kiss? But
Why would you ask me?
Because he's a metalhead. You get it?
Yeah, no, I did catch it. Yes, indeed.
I'll be honest, I forgot that we were dating for a second. Which sounds
like,
really...
I know. I was like, how am I meant to answer this question?
This also sounds really bad for the record. For anyone who doesn't have the context of, like, we've been best friends for 5 years and basically just started dating. And we were both like, wow, I guess this is a thing now. I don't want people to think, like, what a shitty boyfriend Will is. Just like, oh, I forgot we were dating.
I mean, it's fine. It's not like they're saying it like, oh, I forgot we were dating, and so I, like, slept with somebody.
Gross!
Yeah. Are they?
There's no way for me to rescue myself here.
Maybe they're a beetle.
They're gross. They suck.
Like them.
Would not kiss.
I might do a riddle with them. I'd be down for some riddles.
What does that mean? Are we still like they're fairies still? Like you're saying,
yeah,
like if they asked me.
Yeah, if they were like, hey, would you like to play a game? I might say yes. Be like, might be interesting. Why not?
I don't think I would trust him.
I like fairies. They don't lie.
They do all the time.
They literally don't. They just tell you precisely the truth, and you read into their words.
Yeah,
fairies are autistic people.
Yeah, no, that's why fairies suck. It's not because they're autistic people. It's because they're the fucking, like, smarmy prick in, like, 6th grade science class who, like, tricks you with a riddle that isn't a riddle because he doesn't actually say a real riddle. And then, like, acts real smug about it.
Oh.
They're just like, can I have your name? And you're like, yeah, it's Will. And then they're like, ha ha ha, now I have your name. And then they're like smug pricks about it. Even though they didn't actually trick me, they just miscommunicated.
I see what you're saying, but if you knew this creature was a fairy, you should know better than to give them your name regardless. That's just a rule of safety.
Don't trust the fairies. Wanda and Cosmo, your days are fucking numbered. Do you think there's any space? Like, how far back would you have to go? Well, the answer would be 0, I'm sure, if you took it, like, in terms of anyone. But how far back would you have to go before, like, the government would get involved and get really mad about a show like Fairly Odd Parents? because it's promoting pagan virtues or values or whatever. Like, you could find people who would say that right now because they're like, oh my god, it's fairies.
No, like which government?
I feel
matters. Our government is currently doing a bunch of banning right now. It's just of books.
Yeah, it's just the fact that gay people exist.
No, that's been in the works for a really long time. It's only recently that they started relaxing about it.
Well, some people
Like,
at least.
Since the yeah, but I meant the regulations of it.
This is where I was, right? Yes.
It's only recently that they started allowing
Gay people to
so,
get
like,
married and the likes.
No. Okay, so you know how like all of the classic Disney villains are basically just gay people?
Sure.
Do I need to give you evidence?
No, you don't need to. I watched the H Bomber guy video about the guy who stole a bunch of queer research about that.
Okay, cool. So that was only the case because
Literature.
you weren't allowed to have positive representation of immoral lifestyles. And at the time, that was considered an immoral lifestyle, and it took a really long time for people to stop agreeing with that.
You talking
Not
about
agreeing, but like
you're talking about like the Hays Code, right?
yes, thank you. I like that you remember the actual name.
Yeah, I'm aware of it at least. I never like actively read up on it or anything, but I've heard about it enough from like random things.
I meant that exactly as I said it. Just like I like that you remembered the name. There was nothing else implied in that sentence.
You were just complimenting me.
I was, yes.
You're like, wow, you remember the name of the Hays Code? That's kind of hot.
I mean, I didn't remember it. Memory's hard.
Memory's hard.
Difficult.
I do not like these dudes. They don't like me either, to be fair.
They look like horse elbows that got overgrown.
I don't know a lot about horse elbows, so I'm gonna have to just give you this one. Are you okay?
Tony. He I guess he wanted my attention, and he let me know by arching his claws into my spine.
Ouch!
Yep. Which is why I was like, ouch, Tony.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh shit, Tony.
No.
Oh shit, it's Tony! What up, Tony? Whoa, Tony boy. I don't think that's a direct quote.
I mean, if we're doing a direct quote, what Tony actually said was, as he attempted to kill the flying fish.
You did that so harshly and suddenly that the mic cut off. So you just went, Tony went, Tony went, hit! Or I can't hiss, so that's my best attempt.
Why does Discord do this to me? I'm just not allowed to have nice things.
Who said that?
And by nice things, I mean I'm not allowed to make rude noises and have it actually come across on the mic.
Incredibly inconsiderate.
This is just like when I get excited and my voice goes high pitched and the microphone goes, no, that's not a real voice, and then just like so
you
rude.
gave an example of what you were talking about in the sentence.
God damn it. Ugh.
I miss Tony.
Tony is being a vicious predator and murdering the shit out of a plastic fish.
That's where I came from. Or that's where the other room is. That's where I came from. That's where I'm going. So what is down here? He's murdering a plastic fish?
Yes.
Dick move, Tony.
He's grabbing it, and then he's bunny kicking the shit out of it.
I
Like, hiya! You will dive on my clothes! And I'm over here like, it's already dead.
He's a ferocious hunter. We should
He is.
congratulate him.
Actually, did I tell you about him catching a mosquito? Because it was really funny.
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, so Grandpa opened the back door. We're in Alabama. So there's mosquitoes fucking everywhere right now.
Sure.
And a mosquito saw the open door and went, "Oh, hello! Perfect timing!" and like swooshed in.
As they
And
are
Tony,
known
who
to
was
do, yeah.
sitting, right? Tony, who was sitting in the living room, saw this flying thing suddenly be in his space. And as Grandpa went, I'm gonna have to go get the mosquito catcher, which is also a weird looking thing, by the way. He went to go get the mosquito catcher, and Tony like leaped into the air and caught the mosquito with his mouth.
Wow!
And just like slammed down on the ground, was like, ah, die, and he like nommed at it, and then he was like, all right, now fly again. And it didn't fly again, and he looked at me like, why isn't it working?
I did not expect Tony to be capable of that.
Right? It's because it's flying. Like, if it's crawling on the ground, he doesn't give a shit. But if it's flying, he is down. He is so into it. It's possible that he might be able to catch a bird, unfortunately. So I can never let Tony outside alone.
Right,
Not that I would do that anyways. It's dangerous for him.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, stupid fucker?
He's way
You
too.
try to survive on mosquitoes. That wouldn't work out for you.
He's way too orange to go outside.
Indeed. Although apparently orange tends to fade into the greenery in most wildlife vision.
Oh,
That's
I
why
just meant.
tigers.
I
Tigers
see
are
what.
like invincible.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about in terms of like actual danger of getting caught, and like preyed
But you're
upon.
calling him stupid, aren't you?
I'm calling him stupid. Yes. I see where
He's
you're
not
coming from.
Stupid. Most of the time. He's
Are you s-
annoyingly intelligent, and then sometimes he's stupid. It just depends on the situation. Because on the one hand, he can open doors.
He's an
But on the
idiot.
other hand, he tries to jump in the oven.
He's an idiot or a genius, based purely on which one will cause us a bigger problem.
Exactly.
Dickhead.
So, okay. So I just found a necklace that's like a mini teaspoon necklace.
Sure.
And you put it around your neck, and it's a little teaspoon on a string. And I just keep looking at it and like thinking about the McDonald's cocaine spoons.
Excuse you?
What do you mean?
The fuck do you mean? What do I mean?
Do you not know about the cocaine spoons?
No, I do not know about the. Are you talking about like the McFlurry spoons?
No, those are big spoons. I'm talking about the original coffee stirrers.
And
That
people
they-
just
that
use them
they-
for cocaine? Like a lot?
Yeah, because it was like nostril sized. It was perfect. They would just put like a spoonful of cocaine, and then they would cup their nostril with the spoon and just breathe in. To the point that it became illegal to ship spoons of that type because people were doing it too much, and it was for drugs. So you can still, you can look up. They still sell those fucking spoons because people want them. Not McDonald's, but people like collect them and stuff. But yeah, I found a
I
necklace.
wonder
that's-
why.
The cocaine? Maybe?
Possibly. It sounds like if the government made that type of spoon illegal because of cocaine, then the people who would want to collect the cocaine spoon might have positive feelings about cocaine.
I found a mini spoon keychain. I'm sure that's not at all a nefarious thing.
Where the fuck am I? Huh.
Why has the internet decided I want spoons?
Was it because you Googled spoons?
I did not Google spoons. I was looking at jewelry.
Ah, well. You know, tomato, tomato.
Because I clicked on the spoon thing. I shouldn't have clicked on it. My algorithm is going to be fucked forever.
Why is there a grace here? Is this
It was
another?
lost. And now it is found.
Oh, not these assholes again.
Oh no, more ants.
I don't want to go deal with the ants right now. I want to explore the cool ass temple.
Tony, that's my tea box.
Tony, you are being extremely inconsiderate right now.
He tried to play with my tea box. He's like, new cardboard box, that means it's mine. Nope, it's full of tea. Fuck off. That's my box. You can't have it.
Fucking doofus. Fucking doofus little boy. Doofusy little boy, man.
Tea is going to be expensive. That is my pre-stage tea. I'm prepped for the tariffs. No, you fucker! Get out of my tea box!
As an
You literally just dived into the box.
As an audio experience, you could not have created a better story. Just like, don't do anything silly, and then suddenly, loud crashing. Oh, you fucker.
I hope everyone is enjoying my cat's assholery.
You absolutely could not have scripted that better.
Someone there, customer. Well,
I mean, it helps that I didn't script it at all. True comedy is natural. Or at least has a little bit of truth to it. This is my box, Tony. Fuck off. I can't believe you made me. I had to rearrange all my fucking tea. I've got so much tea, dude. I'm so excited. I like the raw pure. It's very good.
Allows one to carry out an absolution at the Church of Vows, reversing all antagonizations. Okay. So that's... This seems good to have now, rather than need later.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna try one of the oolongs.
Neat!
Yeah. I'll report back on how it tastes.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, no.
What's up?
If this was the giant room that I was exploring earlier, then what the fuck is all this?
I thought you played this game before.
No. No, I've not.
You haven't?
No, I've not.
Oh.
I played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. It actually, fun random fact, it took me about, like, my play order was 1, 3, 2, and basically I played 1, like, 5 or 6 or 7 years after it came out, and then I played 3, like, 5 years after it came out, and then I played 2 after I played 3. So, like, I have never, despite being a fan of the Soul series, played any of their games, like, shortly after release. I'm dead. I'm alive.
I see.
Technically, this game is the closest I think I've come to playing a Souls game shortly after the game released.
Oh.
And this came out like 3 or 4 years ago. long enough that they're coming out with a multiplayer spin-off thing.
Ooh.
That's actually a fun thing. There's a fun sort of thing happening right now. Depending on how much you know about Bloodborne, which, considering you've never played any
I
of
know
these games
fuck
before.
all.
Sorry? Yeah.
I know fuck all about Bloodborne other than
Oh, cocaine.
what?
I found cocaine.
Did it actually say cocaine?
Hang on, let me find it. It was darts, so it'd be over here. Look, cocaine.
Huh.
I mean, it's not cocaine, but that's cocaine.
I was gonna say, I was like, What's the difference? Wouldn't it be, is crack the one that's crystals?
Crack is the one that is crystals, which I only
So
vaguely...
that would be crack.
I suppose, yeah. Not these fuckers. Oh, I have fucked up so tremendously. These are a recurring enemy type in the Souls series.
Mm-hmm.
That gas cloud that if they hits you, kills you.
Yeah.
In the original game, you would get a status effect where you permanently lost half your health. Like your health bar was just cut in half until you got to a random item on the overworld, like somewhere deep in some cave that I won't talk about, to remove the status effect.
Sounds like ass.
It was an incredibly mean enemy, which is why everyone remembers it. Okay. This was the way I came from. Yes. So what was the big-ass red room that I was looking at?
Do you remember that book that we both read that had the creatures that would, like, eat pain?
What the fuck? Yes.
Those monsters that you just, like, killed the shit out of, that's really close to what I always pictured them looking like.
I always picture them basically as, like, beetles with glow... There's, like, a specific... Like, fireflies, almost. Like, big, fat fireflies.
See, that's so much prettier. But I just remember that they had really big eyes and that they were a bright blue. And so my brain gave me that. Gave me what those guys looked like.
Yeah, I was picturing, like, not fireflies is a bad example. I'm trying to think of... There's some bug in some game I played recently where, like, its entire body is basically one big glowing blue sack.
Gross.
Also, are we going to talk about this?
Talk about what? What? The dead bodies?
The giant fucking room of red lava, or whatever that is.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was bodies.
I don't
If
think
it's red
that's...
lava, then, like, don't step on it. If it's just the corpses of your enemies, then, like, fucking goals, man.
The giant cavern full of corpses is goals?
If they're your enemies.
I think these were just people.
Oh, well then, I guess sucks to suck.
I really want to have magic again. Gesundheit.
God damn it.
Gesundheit twice. I'll find the man who did this and kill him.
Thank you. I mean, it's genetics and or grass.
I don't think I could beat your father in a fight. I could probably beat up the earth, though.
I don't know, my father's pretty old. You might be able to. I don't think he'd try to fight, to be honest. He'd probably just be like, oh.
Like a superhero or something getting punched by a regular human being and just being like, who is this? What are you trying?
He'd be like, oh, are we wrestling? He tried to wrestle with me when I was a kid.
Did it work?
No, it was very upsetting for me. I explained to him very angrily that I did not like to be touched. And he was like, oh, all right. And then he turned to his other daughter and was like, do you want to wrestle? And she like, yeah! And she like just leaped on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like, don't fucking wrestle with me. God. Meanwhile, the other Alex.
The other Alex?
Oh, yeah, because she was a step sibling. She was named before he married her mom. So we just both ended up having the same exact fucking name. I'm not even kidding, like first and middle.
Is this someone... This is not even someone that I know then.
Nope.
Huh.
I don't talk to her.
Alright. And the question's in here.
Not because she's a bad... Yeah, not because she's a bad person. Just because we don't have anything in common.
Alright, fair enough. I've just never heard of them before.
Her name is Alex.
Fair enough.
They're in California somewhere. They like to exercise.
Doing the thing.
I think. Or hike. I'm not sure. They're on Instagram or something. And they were like part of a group at one point called Fat Girl Fitness. And I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to be a part of this.
That is only slightly more terrifying than whatever room I just walked into.
I love it. Oh, the artistry. It looks like a bunch of mother and children being sacrificed.
I should have seen this coming, but I admit I did not.
The giant... You didn't see the only colored thing in the room deciding to fight you?
Did you... you didn't see it fall out of the sky, so how about you save your sarcasm?
Okay, to be fair, when I said that, I thought it was going to be the dude sitting down in the chair.
So you didn't see the giant...
No, I didn't until you pointed out that there was a complete... Until the camera swerved and I realized that it wasn't the same person, no, I did not realize. I was expecting him to stand up from the chair. He has no innards. Can you jump up into his innards
I don't think
and
that's...
stab him through there?
I don't feel like that's an option, but I don't know. No, I cannot.
Would be such a cool option. You just like, how would he fight you if you were inside his stomach? Be like, get screwed, bitch. I'm already in your stomach. The only thing you could do is stab yourself.
He'd probably just shit me out. Can you just try pelvic
With what
thrusting?
organs?
That's a great question. You don't have organs, you can't shit. That is
Oh, he has hands for feet.
This is definitely someone who used to stand upright.
Well, he has hands for feet. They're hand feet now. Do you see those toes? That's bullshit.
It just kind of looks like a hand that's like disformed.
Right? You mean the front or the back?
Fun.
Okay, yeah, no, the front, I agree with you. It's just an elongated hand. I'm talking about his back hands, his back feet, his feet.
What is this?
His toes extend like fingers.
Okay. Oh no, this is
He
fine.
has finger toes.
This is fine. This is exactly what I
Yeah.
want for Christmas.
You know, you should be like adding to your title that you're playing this for the first time.
Perhaps. Are we gonna
First run through.
Are we gonna comment about all the problems that I have right now?
I mean, that's just kind of how my vibe is, so I figured you signed up for it.
Fair enough, yeah.
Tony.
That's true.
Tony is sitting on a box.
I wish I was
I'm
a cat
happy
on
because
a
it
box.
is not that box.
I think I'm dead.
No, you're fine. You survived. Woo. Okay, so like, if you get on top of a rock when the electricity fight is happening,
I don't think there's any rocks
does
near
it
me.
still hit you? You just stepped on top of one.
Oh no, that would probably.
Yeah, there's like, there's,
Oh. No, is the short answer. I don't think that would work.
oh, bummer.
I've been bummered.
Dude, you can get a doll eye as a charm that blinks. Have you ever seen those old-fashioned doll eyes? You like turn the doll head, and when you lift them up, their eyes open, and you lay them down, and their eyes close.
I'm vaguely aware. Yes, though the specifics elude my memory.
Oh, it's just a gravity trick. The eyes are weighted so that the heavy part is helping it so that the eye looks in the correct direction as the child plays.
Wow, this is going really badly for me.
You need to.
You know, you look like someone who would not appreciate being set on fire. No, you're actually wrapping coral and stuff. Would they even work?
I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, if you set me on fire, I would. Oh my god.
Oh my
Destroy
god! If you ever
everything you love.
if you ever stabbed me, oh my god, I'd be so mad at you. Like, oh my, and God forbid, if you bludgeoned me, oh, we would totally break up so quick.
Man, no. Like, I would destroy everything you hold dear and leave you to live.
What was the original thing I had to do in order for this to happen again? I forget.
Set me on fire.
If I set you on fire, yeah. That would be pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You've
like,
ruined so much collected art over the years.
you're just talking about it, and it would ruin another piece if you would lit a flame, yeah. But
Yeah, exactly. People who destroy art should die. Or at least suffer.
you were just talking about me setting you on fire in the same tone of voice as like me saying like, ah ha ha, but what if I cheat on you or something? Like that was the same, like it was such like a don't try that shit because you will be in emotional trouble. Not don't try that shit because you would be setting me on fire. Like you're not threatened at all. You'd just be mad at me.
Well, I mean, we're not saying that you would have succeeded in trying to set me on fire.
Absolutely fair. That was not established anywhere previously in the rules.
The attempt alone would be enough for revenge.
Well, don't worry. I can promise you I'm not going to set you on fire much.
All right. Much.
Oh. Okay, I don't deserve to be alive, but I'll take it. I definitely deserve to be dead right now. I got input buffered. Okay. I can kill this though. I can at least.
Buffer?
What is an input buffer?
Yeah.
Oftentimes in video games, when you press a button, when I press an attacker in this game or a roll in this game, none of my other inputs matter until that action is complete. An input buffer.
Oh.
An input buffer is basically the game remembering your input until the next time you're capable of performing an action, and then performing that action as soon as possible.
Oh.
It's pretty necessary
Okay.
in like many action
Yeah, for
games.
combo things, that makes sense. Yeah.
I've actually
It sounds bad to me because I don't play those kind of games.
Yeah. Well, you play games that rely on an input buffer. Palia relies on an input buffer almost definitely.
Well, yes, but it's not something that I would have noticed and that would actually cause me a problem.
Yeah. Games without an input buffer are relatively noticeable. because they're the games where you press a button and then nothing seems like it happens. Also, I like that I mentioned Polya and then just immediately see Fab is playing Polya.
Yeah, I want to get the loot box things.
It's very
There's
important.
loot items. I gotta do my dailies.
Oh,
Now that I remember that the game exists.
Now that
Ooh,
you don't have a
speaking of
dog
dailies.
harassing you. Or cat harassing you. What's up? What am I looking at?
Shit, you're right. What? You're not looking at anything.
Oh, you were holding something up to the camera, sorry.
Oh, no, not on purpose. I was, it's my tea.
Spill?
No. This is really good tea, and it was expensive. And
Oh, fuck
I
me.
can't get replacements right now because they're from. No, not that either. And I can't get replacements
You
right
hush!
now because they're on the way in. They're in China, and they're doing stupid tariff shit right now. Although right now, my tea guy is
Your tea
apparently
guy.
trying to. That's what he's called. Like, he calls himself that too. He is the tea guy. Right now he's trying to get things from like Thailand and Taiwan to try and kind of sort of get around the weird tariff dick contest that China and Trump are having. Or at least to like make up for it for a little while until it hopefully calms down a little. Because like, holy shit. Oh, 125 tariff?
It do be pretty
So
silly.
literally, oh my god, over double the price just on one side is so stupid. And he
I
like
just don't
added
know.
more to it, and China's just like, nah, fam, I don't care. Like at this price, no one's buying from America right now, anyways. So we're not gonna bother. We're just gonna establish free trade between all the Asian areas. Get fucked.
Which was the deal
Trump
that the
told
U.S.
kids
had
about
with
it.
a bunch of Asian countries, and then Trump repealed it, or like didn't go through with it or something. I forget what it was some sort of trade agreement we were going to have with countries like Japan and Korea and etc. and everything else, a lot of other countries in Southeast Asia. And it was like
Yeah,
a big
we
deal,
were
and then
very
Trump in term one either repealed it or bullshit.
He was like, no, that's not how it works. Right.
This is fine. I think it still
Man, there's
counts.
so many people just like setting fires right now too, and people are surprised about it.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I mean, there is that kid that literally set the governor's house on fire.
Oh, in real life. Okay, I thought you were talking about in Poly, and I was like, someone might get you think you're talking about the wrong idea, but no, you were talking about exactly that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No, nothing's happening in Palia right now.
Nobody in Poly is setting stuff on fire right now because they are boring.
Nobody's setting stuff on fire in Palia right now because the update hasn't happened yet.
What happens when the update happens?
I don't know. A whole new area.
Oh, neat. That's good, right?
Yeah, apparently some magic bullshit. Possibly a long lost lover of one of the main characters, or one of the or one of the characters in the town. There's like a Karlak style character,
Yeah.
Sifu, who was like, she had a wife who got lost into these woods that they're updating to actually exist.
Neat.
So hopefully we get to meet her.
Neat. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I hope she
Also,
gets her
the
wife
giant
back.
mushroom things that you can jump up and down on.
Well, cool. That's just nice. Alright, what is my reward? Great Ghost
Keep the chest.
Glovewort? What is
Okay.
Great Ghost Glove Warrior? It doesn't sound like amazing or anything.
Not a single
No,
clue.
it is just strengthen renowned ashes. This is just a way to upgrade. Oh, okay. It's not much. Is there a way down? I think I've explored this location to the end, but I got an achievement for killing this boss. This feels like it should be a big deal. Why did I get an achievement if there's nothing here?
I do not know. Oh, I remembered what I forgot. I need to go. Wait. I was about to take off my headphones, but it occurs to me that I can just walk away with them. Because they're like Bluetooth or whatever. I will be right back.
Okay, I'll miss you.
Thanks.
Why? Why does this place exist? Also, what is this again? Whatever. Why is this boss important enough to get an achievement? It's clearly more area down there, but I can't reach it. I think I just have to turn back.
You get an achievement for beating a boss. And I'm still not here. I have to go fill water into my kettle.
Okay, I'll miss you. Weird. Okay. Oh, and also because I realized that Fab can hear me. The reasoning is that there's a lot of bosses in this game that you don't get an achievement for beating, like a genuinely large amount. So it's just very surprising. This game has a lot of bosses. Alright. Well, it looked like there was another way down. And I don't really have anywhere else to go right now since I need a, what is it that I need? I need a glintstone key. And they're implying that I can get one if I can get to this island. But fuck if I know where that island even is. Like, presumably it's right here, I think, from looking at the map. But, like... how do I... Here we go. Could I find it? Actually, I could probably find it.
Could you?
If it's the spot I'm thinking of.
Tony followed me into the kitchen as I filled up the kettle and then was offended when all I did was fill up the kettle. I like turned back around and he's like, what the hell?
Like,
I wasn't done being out in the living room.
Yeah, that's this island. Okay. I'm giving up on what I was doing down here. Also, yeah, go Tony. I mean, Tony deserves food. I'm going to have to actually leave in 7 minutes, at least for a second, because my food tonight is buffalo chicken. Oh, this is going to be so good while high. I made such a great decision. Oh, I made such a good decision.
That like vinegar-based stuff.
It's...
Buffalo sauce is the worst.
Well, I'm glad we had this conversation before we moved in together. It's disappointing.
I mean, you can eat it. I just don't want it.
It's incredibly disappointing.
Why?
The buffalo sauce is delicious. Buffalo sauce is the best hot sauce.
I don't like hot sauce.
Okay, well that is
That's
more
not true.
reasonable.
I
Oh,
like
look, there's
I
crab.
like specifically Texas Pete garlic flavored hot sauce.
Texas Pete?
Yes.
Is that the brand?
Yes.
Okay. And garlic flavored hot sauce, I can like picture in my brain at least a little bit.
It's
I don't want to be here.
my boyfriend in this video game just said you're an excellent friend.
And you're actively dating.
I was like, my dude, that is not how you flirt. You are flirting incorrectly, sir.
In his defense, I tell you all the time about how you're a great friend of mine.
True. It was the long pause that made it suspicious.
It's like
You're great.
there's a difference
friend.
between looking at your That's what I was gonna say. There's a difference between looking at your partner and being like, you're such a good friend, and then being like, you're a great friend.
Right? Like, what did I do? Damn. If you're mad, just tell me.
Oh. This game is incredibly pretty. What are these? What is... Wait, aren't those the beetles that I've seen before?
Are those flying dung beetles?
They're not dung beetles.
Yes, they are. They literally are. They're doing the motion and everything. Those are 100% dung beetles.
Okay, I get why you're saying that. Like, I understand.
Will, did you drink half a bottle of straight hot sauce? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Who has 2 cans of soda? Do we know them? By me, I mean you.
Not... 2 cans is someone who is a regular person who I see online in Twitch circles. And also...
We internet know each other.
Yes. And also, we've done Final Fantasy XIV Extreme Dungeons together.
Wow.
Is that thing
I don't know what
waking
that
up?
means, but congratulations.
Don't worry about it. I have to fight a dragon. Why is it that when I look away, it sinks into the ground? What is... Do you see this?
The dragon?
Yes.
Cute.
Also, whenever I look away and look back, it like remembers where the ground is, which I think is adorable.
Maybe it's
It's like
maybe-
sinking into the
maybe
ground and then rotating.
Yeah.
To, like,
maybe its horizon is based on the camera,
yeah, I think it's...
or maybe it's
I think
Yeah?
it probably just doesn't do complex physics or like any physics testing when I'm not looking at it.
that makes sense.
Okay, I've killed one of these before.
Oh, it's so pretty. I want one.
Tough shit, I can't get you one.
You can't get me a dragon?
No!
What
No, I
kind of
can't
boyfriend
get
are
you a dragon, babe. What did
This
you
is
say?
some bullshit. What kind of boyfriend can't give me a dragon?
This boyfriend can't get you a dragon. It's a fucking dragon.
Lame.
Do you have any idea just the amount of cost you would need to spend on poop bags? In this economy?
My mother did a ceramics class in college, right? And I know this because we still have some of her ceramic works.
I thought you were going to
And by
be like,
some, I
I
mean
know
most
this
of it.
because she wouldn't stop talking about it.
No, she has this one mug, and it's such a cool mug. And it's like, it's really nicely glazed and stuff, and the handle is a dragon. And it's super cute. Like, it's just, it's got like, you know, the wings, and it's holding onto the cup like, ah, I've got it! I've got the cup! And then, you look at it from the front, it's got big-ass derpy eyes and a big snout.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Her dragon is like the carving version of her fucking dog. supposed to be all majestic and shit, but he just looks like a derp. He's a cute derp, but he's still a derp.
You've lost me. I'm mildly confused now. We're talking about a
Remember
specific...
Ty, the puppy?
Ty, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I read a series, a fantasy series, where dragons were involved, and they would just instead of fertilizing the fields, they actually ended up scorching the whole area because their waste wasn't a fertilization thing. It was too full of all the all of the.
I get what you're talking about. The waste was toxic.
Yes. So they just ended up completely destroying huge amounts of areas for any kind of agriculture.
What a funny concept to carry. What an incredible concept for a fantasy novel. Yes, we tried to use the dragon manure, but now we've caused a toxic leakage in the groundwater. We're really going to have to start a long-term ordinance to get this mess cleaned up.
See, the dragons already live in a desert area. There is no groundwater.
Okay. I am
They had this interesting rain catching setup.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
I'm going to leave you for...
Bitch.
Excuse you?
How dare you?
That's not what you said.
To go do something? You're going to go get your food, right?
I'm going to go shred my food. This stream is only going to last about 40 to 45 more minutes because I'm going to shred my food and put cream cheese in it, and then it's another 30 minutes in slow cooker. This is how you make buffalo chicken really easily in the slow cooker. 2 pounds of chicken breast. You get a 12-ounce bottle of Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You get ranch mix, not dressing. You can buy packets of ranch mix at the store. And then you get an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. You take the chicken, you take the red hot sauce, the 12-ounce bottle, you take the packet of ranch mix, put that in your slow cooker. That goes on low for 4 to 6 hours. Then you shred the chicken, mix in the cream cheese, and then put it on low again for another 30 minutes, and then that's buffalo chicken. Shredded buffalo chicken. This is not my recipe. This is some bullshit. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh. I got really excited about buffalo chicken.
I don't have 46.5 hours to make chicken. I know, right? There was so much information there, and I was like, I don't even like buffalo chicken, dude. Why are you giving me this?
No, I'm mad because it was between 4 and 6, 426, and Toucans knows that.
Oh, yeah?
Mods?
Or 6.5?
Mods?
Yes. What?
Take Toucan's favorite childhood game console, and make it double the price of all the games on the used games market.
Well, I mean, the vast majority of them are made in China, so done.
Good work, mods. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Alright, bye-bye. I guess it's just you and me now, chat. And by chat, I mean Toucan, because you're the only one talking. Hello. Eventually, perhaps, all of our favorite things no longer be tripled in price because they come from another country. I just went to talk to this robot in the Palia game that I play all the time, and he said that my face is looking very symmetrical today. I think he was trying to compliment me. Oh, my favorite slow cooker meal is I like making stews and bone broths. So I guess it's not really a slow cooker meal, but like I find that yeah, I find that separating bones from a semi-fatty cut of meat and then like slow cooking the meat with like maybe a cup of vegetable broth, a couple of cups of vegetable broth, like enough that it's like floating in it or at least partially covered by it. And then like adding some water because it's going to cook down regardless. Then like setting the meat aside afterwards and then doing the bones in their own thing so that all of the marrow and nutrients can kind of dissolve into the liquids. That's my favorite slow cooker deal because I'm really into soup. Also, it's one of the few things that you can't really fuck up. Like, how are you gonna fuck up soup? As long as there's still water in the pot, you can fix it. If there's not any water in the pot, then I mean, ugh. But yeah, you can totally spit if you would like. It's okay. Oh, interesting. Pepperoni. I don't even know what a pepperoncini is. Let's see. Oh, okay. When I make the meat itself, I actually don't like to flavor it because that way I can kind of use the meat for longer periods and like add basically pre-stage meals for like a whole week. If I just make the meat cooked really well, then when I heat it up, as long as I heat it up with something with a decent amount of flavor, it'll be good. So I tend to make really plain but very succulent meat and then flavor that bitch when I'm ready to eat it. Yeah. The pink ladybug is getting away. There we go. Succulent meat is the only kind of meat we should love. Tough meat just makes you sad. By you, I mean me. Makes me sad. What a waste. Although, I guess it does depend as well on the type of meat we're talking about and how it's cooked. Like, a slow-cooked Wagyu meat would be such a waste because so much of the things that make it good is the fact that it's just mainly meat. Like, it's mainly just fat. Like, it's really good fat, but it's still mainly just fat. So if you were to slow cook it, you'd end up with a very, very, very fatty broth and meat with almost no flavor because all of the flavor was in the fat. Or at least most of the flavor was in the fat. I remember there was somebody who was like, haha, let's make a hamburger out of Wagyu meat so that we can know if it's good or not. And I just remember thinking, what an expensive waste of your time. Why would you do that? It's nonsense. And Will said that they were going to shred their chicken. I genuinely thought that he was saying he would eat it like extremely fast. And it confused me that he's shredding chicken. And what confuses me more is that it's buffalo chicken. Who the hell has buffalo chicken without it being wings? I say, being someone who hates buffalo sauce anyways. It's like wanting to have steamed eggs and egg flour soup in this economy. Why would they do that? Buy the slice. Man, see, I've always been like more interested in like Italian sausage and stuff. I think, yeah, that might be the problem. I think it's because it's super vinegar, like just vinegar in general. It's so rare that I like a vinegar. If like vinegar, when done right, can be a very good compliment, but most of the time, vinegar is like overpowering to the point of why did I bother to like get something with this vinegar because all I can taste is vinegar.
Hello?
And I am not one of the people. Hey. Listen to things like salt and vinegar chips. The taste of vinegar for vinegar itself is not the best.
Are you talking about hot sauce stuff?
Kind of. We were just talking about food in general. And I was saying how you confused me by saying you were going to go shred the chicken. I was expecting you to like just eat really, really quickly. And I was like, 5 minutes is kind of fast. I feel like you'll make yourself sick. And then you were like, and then I have to put it back in the slow cooker. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
I must be misunderstanding then.
yeah.
I assume that Will does not regurgitate his food.
It would be real awkward if I did.
Right? It's like, there. All right, back into the slow cooker. Set it on for a couple more hours.
Well, just 30 more minutes, yeah. I was like...
baby bird buffalo sauce. I hope you have a lovely evening too, Toucan.
Oh, bye, Toucans! I'm glad you had a good conversation. Toucans is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said that they were about to just leave, but because you left, it would be an awkward time to leave. So instead, we had a conversation about food. Sorry, I just heard the I heard the glade happening. I didn't realize it was midnight, so now there's magic trees in the area.
Damn, shit's crazy.
Midnight in my game, yeah. I'll just wait until somebody else finds the glade.
We're both just... I love the variety of experiences that gaming offers, because I love, like, you're like, ah, yes, it is midnight in the glade, and the festival is beginning. Light the fireworks. Let us celebrate and make joy in different types of food. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, kill it! Foul beast! You will blight these beautiful fields no longer!
Beautiful fields? He's in a swamp.
Well, they were beautiful fields,
swamp.
and then this
Maybe
asshole fucking blighted them.
Maybe you're just... I don't think so. I think that you're just... being... Oh, Grove is in D5. God damn it, I am nowhere near that.
Oh, I thought that was fire breath, damn it. This is really bad for me.
Man, they found it super fast. I just wanted to grab the thing. I just wanted to get the loot. The loot!
The loot!
Oh my gosh, I forgot that I still had sound on and that I was listening to your game stream. So like, I was like, the loot! And I just heard this old man dying sound. I was like, what the fuck?
He didn't get the loot in time.
Apparently.
It was a very simple 7 story. You have no idea how excited I am about this buffalo chicken. Oh, it's going to be so good.
I have a little bit of an idea about how excited you are about it.
Okay. So imagine somebody who was high. And then imagine how excited they would be to eat some spicy chicken.
Yeah.
That is how excited I am right now.
You know what I had on the one experience where I was high?
What was that?
Spicy ramen.
See?
Yeah. And then I vomited for 4 hours.
Okay,
pretty
well the quality of the story has changed significantly. Like, you also said the one time you were high, so it all like tracks.
Yeah. But it turns out, me and being high, it's not a good thing. They don't work together. Does not work.
Can I ask whether you took an edible or whether you smoked?
I smoked. But
Wow.
at the time I knew I was also like vaping. So I smoked the pot incorrectly by smoking it like a vape.
Still, though.
And I only had one hit, but I still took like a vape style hit. So the person who handed me the weed was like, "Oh fuck." And I was like, "Oh, did I?" They're like, "Yeah, you don't need it anymore. Let's see how you take that." And I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, that is mildly funny to me only because I would have expected smoking to result in less risk of feeling ill, but no. Oh, there goes my horse. Son of a bitch killed my horse.
Well, it's not I didn't cough or anything. It was because okay, so people who vape, specifically people who vape while being military, tend to vape by like breathing in all of the vapor like into their lungs and just taking a deep breath and holding it for a second and then releasing it, because it gives a chance for all of the vapor to like settle.
That's how
And
weed works.
yeah, okay. Except that like the intake is longer, I guess.
Huh.
So like when you're smoking weed, it's like an intake, and then usually people cough, right? Even the people who have had weed for ages, they all cough. It's just how it fucking works.
Sure.
Like you cough. That's not how it works for vaping, because there's no need to cough for the most part. Like, you don't feel the same, but because I was so used to
God, how do I dodge that?
vaping, I like did that one breath in, and it was long and clear and fine, and then I held it for a second, and that's when the other person was like, maybe chill, and I was like, what? And I let out the air, and they're like, that was a big hit.
Yeah, that
I was like, oh, my bad. Because I was used to, you know. And then I quit cold turkey.
I'm not sure you quit when you did it only once, but I get what you mean. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
No, I quit smoking cold turkey.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought we were talking about weed. I was very proud of you when you quit smoking.
That shit was awful, for the record.
I believe it.
Like, quitting was so fucking bad. It sucked. Absolutely the worst. Miserable for ages. However,
However, comma, now you're not smoking anymore.
Yeah.
Which, like,
So.
worth.
Totally.
God, how am I supposed to dodge that fire? I'm probably just supposed to be on horseback there this entire fight, aren't I? Definitely right now.
Oh my god. I gotta touch
Motherfucker!
all of the magic trees.
Bro, get down here! Did he just despawn?
Limafau. No, he's up there in the sky. I saw him a second.
Give it a second.
Oh, he respawned. Maybe he glitched out.
Yeah, they were like, you're in a spot that we can't allow you to be in. We're confused. We're just gonna fade you out and teleport you back to your starting point.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
At least they didn't refill his health. If they refilled his health, I would have been so mad.
Right? Wait, is there still not? Damn, I missed. So it turns out I'm not good at aiming in this game sometimes. Oh my god, that's a lot of wolves.
How am I supposed to dodge
The fact
that?
that wolves jump into trees in this game is really funny.
That is funny.
They're like, oh no, I've been spotted! Quick! Jump into tree! I'll be safe here.
If I was able to, if I was like physically capable of jumping into trees, I'd probably do it more often. It just seems like a good strategy to have. Like I know my parents couldn't jump into a tree, so they were like, let's let's leave Disneyland. I'm like, hell no. You'll have to find me first. Kapow! The sound of kapow was me jumping into a tree.
Kapow! Kick flips backwards into a cast member.
It's a really good thing that my version of getting lost as a kid was not I'm going to run away from my parents. My version of getting lost as a kid was I thought you knew where I was, and then you didn't. Lots of confusion. Lots of, oh, I'm sorry, I thought that my mom was right next to me. Now I'm alone. Please help. Do you know this about me?
There. That you get lost a lot?
No, I got lost as a child a lot.
No.
This was a
Maybe you shouldn't have wandered off so much. What the shit?
Alright, damn. Well, this was like a whole series of stories to tell, and now you're just like, wow, skill issue. Like, damn. Yes, of course it was a skill issue. I was 7.
Okay, hold on. I feel like at some point it is not a you skill issue. It might be a parental supervision skill issue.
You're just like looking at some parents at like the PTA meeting, just like, oh, Cheryl bought some fucking like cream puff cakes or whatever that nobody likes again. Get good, Cheryl. Learn the meta.
For real,
this is
though,
a double chocolate chunk PTA meeting. Always.
Always.
I wonder how you make double chocolate cookie. Because I know how to make chocolate chip cookies, and I'm pretty decent at baking. But I've never tried to make like a double chocolate cookie.
You just add cocoa powder into the cookie dough.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably should have thought of that. I do need to find a new chocolate chip cookie recipe. I feel like the one that I've relied on is actually like not that great. And I want like a nice soft chocolate chip cookie recipe.
I can send you a chart of what ingredients make what kind of textures for cookies, if you'd like.
I just like you being like, I can send you a chart.
Well, I mean, 'cause
Fuck.
you were like, I want a really soft cookie, and I'm like, I don't know what that means to you, because I like the really buttery, crispy cookies. I actually don't like softer cookies.
When we say crispy,
Well, I mean-
what is our definition here?
When I bite into it, there's a crunching sound.
Okay, I'm just supposed to remember. Yeah, that will be something that you and I disagree on then.
That's fine. I don't usually eat cookies.
Yeah, that will be something that you and I disagree on then.
I mean, it's just a different kind of cookie. Like, it also depends on what kind of cookie we're talking about. Like, if given my choice, I will be more likely to reach for a shortbread cookie, or just a plain chocolate chip. But the chocolate chip that I prefer, crispy.
I definitely prefer cookies when they are like almost underbaked, soft.
Yeah, see, I fucking hate that. However, you can get that texture a lot of time. You can get both textures a lot of time. You just eat them at different times.
Give me the stab. Give me the special stab, you bastards!
You were like, give me the stab, and I was like, I don't have any drugs on me right now.
Wrong video game.
Right?
We're not playing Schedule
Not
1.
a Stims, I'm sorry. Oh, that one too.
You're out of stims?
I haven't
question mark?
earned. Yeah, I was making a reference to democracy game. I think I'm tired. What do you think?
I still don't know what you mean when you say democracy game.
Oh, the one with the space one, space democracy.
Among
Fighting
Us?
bugs.
Oh, Helldivers.
Helldivers, yes. My brain wasn't giving me the information. I'm sorry.
I just thought it was great that you were like democracy game, and I was just like, Among Us? I think that was a very good pull from me. I'm very proud.
Yeah, I mean that's not wrong, but
It's not
but
right
it is an
either.
interesting way to. Yeah, it is an interesting way to define it.
What was this dragon heart I got? Gain power of the dragon immune and alter. Weird. Okay, so that there. Bam.
My dragon.
Darling, I think this is a good time to sign off of the stream.
Oh, okay.
I have achieved what I have set out to do. I have gained access to Raya Lucaria,
Oh.
which is one of the four big bad bosses. One of the four big bad boss areas that you need to beat in order to beat this game. Wait, what
Good
the
shit.
fuck?
What?
Oh,
What?
I teleported in a way that I wasn't expecting.
Cutscene teleport.
I'm fine.
Dude, I would get so fucking lost in this game.
Implying that I'm not constantly lost.
No, I mean, I would just never even sort of kind of know where I am. Ever.
Okay.
I'd open the game and I'd teleport and then I'd be like, fuck, where did I go? Where am I? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Letting the days go by, let the water hold me.
Wow. I appreciate
Okay.
you.
I love you too. I am gonna end stream and go
Okay.
sit down on the couch.
Okay.
I will probably call you to hang out or something, or talk to you or to something and hang out if you want to after I eat, but I will not be streaming again.
Okay.
So
Goodbye, stream.
bye
Are
bye
you gonna
stream.
raid somebody?
Mm,
Rainy
nah.
Renton is streaming.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah.
that's
Alright.
fair.
Goodbye everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.